Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right,
Hey, hey,
the
y'all.
big stream has started officially.
Yes, yes.
I say, we've got Overwatch today. Is this Sound Conference, right?
Yes, sir. Sun Conference. New semester, new prospects.
Yeah, a little new mix-up on the team. I know we've got two tanks, right? We've
Yes,
got
sir. We've got Zay,
mhm,
Aqua, and we got Garrett, or,
Sanctus, right?
yeah, Sanctus Void.
I say, what is the point of having two tanks? Because isn't it just a one tank role?
Well, yes, it's a one tank role, but having two tanks gives us more variety in terms of play style.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like to specialize in, let's say, Diva
Mm-hmm.
or Sigma Monkey.
Yeah.
Somebody over here would play Reinhardt, Hog.
Mm.
Uh,
Junker Queen, right?
yeah, Junker Queen, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Zarya.
Okay. So it's kind of like a preference between some of the play styles you can have, because I know
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of like rock paper scissors in a sense in the game where you've got poke beats dive or dive beats brawl, brawl beats poke, whatever.
Pretty much. I mean, it's not hard counters all the
Hmm.
time, but it certainly helps.
Okay.
It gives you a tactical advantage.
Yeah. So who do you think they're gonna like? Do you think they're gonna hard start one guy, or do you think they're gonna kind of flip flop depending on maybe what map or what team favors?
I think they're pretty much going to start swapping out when the going gets rough.
Okay. So you think most of the time you think they may have a preference for their tank then?
I think they'll probably start off with Sigma,
Okay.
and Garrett he likes his hog, so we'll see if he whips that out randomly.
Okay, so you think Garrett might start the on the Sig maps, and then possibly if the Sig doesn't work, they swap for maybe a Hog or a Junker Queen
Hmm.
even, right?
Who knows though? Who knows?
Well, that's what this is for. We got to figure out what our team is deciding.
For sure, for sure.
I'm about to say, what about some of the new things on campus? Because I don't know, did you come back to campus after the last semester?
Yeah, I mean, winter break was good, and it's good
Hmm.
to be back.
I say, there's a bunch of new things, right? We've got what the Crave, the new store that's opening in a few weeks. We've got Local Habit now, right in front
Mhm,
of
mhm.
is it the Bass, right? The Bass.
I believe so,
Yeah, I was
yes.
about to say Local Habit's a really nice just shop that's here locally in Texarkana, and then as well as I think they help out with a lot of teacher activities.
For sure, for sure.
Hmm.
And we are still partnered with Chocolate Melt.
Ah, that's for any athletics, right? You think football that's being helped with Red River is gonna help?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
It is the athletic drink.
Oh,
Good for recovering them muscles.
is it now? I've always heard, milk does make the bone stronger, but do you think the chocolate milk makes them stronger, or?
It makes the bone stronger, but it
Uh-huh.
also tastes good.
Oh, what if you're pretty basic and you just like white milk?
Oh, well, then I guess that's an L right there.
Oh, we throwing shots already? It's this early in stream. Mm-mm-mm.
Gotta tell it like it is, right?
If you say so. I'm just here. I'm here for the gameplay, and I'm ready to see our team. Because
Oh,
this
for sure,
is,
for sure.
I said, because do you think they'll have the same team chemistry as last semester?
I think that it's gonna take them a minute to get their groove in,
Mm-hmm.
really feel out how it's gonna roll, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see, we'll see.
I say, I know you played for the team last semester, and you always had that like kind of lurk away from the team,
Hmm.
Mister Man. You like to be sneaky on the big
It
roles.
is so funny to just show up behind them, just give them a little ambush. And
Mm-hmm.
half the time when you're a tank, like let's say if you're Sigma, rock,
Mhm.
1-2. Now you already have a free pick, and then you just cycle back around.
Yeah, and I know Sigma, he levitates, so like his footsteps pretty quiet, right?
Yeah, yeah, he floats, so yeah,
Uh,
no footsteps. He's really
I
good
say,
for that. But
dude,
you can also get a perk where you
you
can
can
just float
fly.
higher. You can fly a little bit. Gives you
That
more
is true.
tactical advantage on certain maps with high
See,
ground.
I never know what to pick when it comes to those perks, cause like the one where you punch them is so nice,
Oh,
especially
that one's very consistent.
I'm about to say when you have a big tank like a Rissa or a Hog that's just in your face, just having that punch and have it kind of float away, they can't really
Mhm.
do much.
It's best against someone like Reinhardt because his whole
Mhm.
thing is I'm gonna slap you in the face with my hammer.
True, and I know a lot of Reinhardts are very disciplined nowadays. That they'll just sit on that corner swing, and if you
Hmm.
punch them away and you push them off, they're kind of just stuck in the air.
Yeah, just for a minute. Plus, if I remember correctly, I think it does a little bit of increased damage. I might be wrong on that. It
Yeah,
certainly
you're the
feels like
sick
it.
player. I just play DPS,
It,
man.
it really feels like they take more damage when you punch them.
Well, probably because your whole team sees this big old flying
That is true.
HP, and
That
they
is
go,
true.
I'm gonna shoot that.
Ooh, we're doing shot put now.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
I was about to say, I know we've still got our team captain, Manny. He's playing
Hmm.
DPS. We've got Luis. He's been really, really consistent, really, really big on this flex, right?
Hmm.
I do know he does play some hit scan, but I think kind of just varies depending on the map, right?
I know he loves Reaper. That's what I know.
Hey man, my highest character is technically Reaper. I've got 33,000 elo.
He loves to ambush them suckers.
I say you would think that would go really well with your like sneaky Sigma then, no?
I mean, it has worked well in the past,
That's a
from what I remember correctly.
I was playing my own games at that time.
Memory bad.
Memory bad, possibly, perchance. Um, let's see.
Do you think we're gonna see some Kiri, some Ana?
I believe because I do know like our supports. We've got our main and we've got our flex. Our flex definitely does tend to like Curie, or no, not Curie, Ana more. But Curie's been really good, especially with all the CC that she like Ash Dynamite,
Oh yeah,
Ana
just being able to
Nade,
cancel incoming damage, shut down something like fire
Fire.
or anti.
I'm thinking it really just depends on maybe what their tank. If their tank favors like a Junker Queen or something else, I think they're probably gonna run the Curie. If not, I think they're gonna like the Nano because that Nano boost can be really really destructive, especially comboed with the right things. As well as that purple is really good when it comes to dive because usually you chuck that nade, hit the person, and the tank usually finishes the kill.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I did hear that they were having some debates about whether they should use Lucio or Wu Yang.
Ooh. But I say I know Wu is really strong and he's pretty mobile, but he's not quite as mobile as the Lucio. I
It's like
think
Wu Yang just feels like a blur between a bunch of characters, honestly.
honestly, he really does. But I think I don't know. It really comes down to the ultimate how they really really want to use this because Wu can really help with that support or even the
Yeah.
tank diving.
Either save a life or CC everybody onto the ground.
Exactly. You got maybe Tracer because I know Luis plays Tracer. You've got the Winston from Aqua.
Hmm.
You've got what Reaper even from Luis.
Yep, yep.
And you can take those. You can take those into the fight. You've got Ball as well. Diva. You
Oh,
take those.
side note, if anyone doesn't know what CC stands for, it stands for crowd control.
Crowd
Anything that shoves you around or messes with your movement.
makes you stuck.
Yeah, either sticks you or shoves you.
But like I was saying, saving a life or being aggressive with it, you can do the same thing with Lucio. It just covers everyone else. Spotify Premium on top.
Hey, it's the goat. It's the goat.
If it works, it works. Play some.
Yeah.
What do you think he's playing on his Spotify Wrapped?
Hmm. It'd be really funny if he was really into country.
Oh, see, but I don't know.
Go on, baby, turn them lights down low.
You can get some
As they
Fetty
just
Wap
rush
in
you
there,
down.
Get some Fetty
Oh,
Wap.
Fetty Wap would be good.
Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Running some MF Doom.
Something like that. Um, I say I think
He's really into Eminem for some reason.
me? No.
No, not you, not you,
I say,
Lucio. That'd be funny.
would be. Talk about Slim Shady. I
Guess
was like,
who's back,
guess
back,
who's back?
back again. Shady's back, back. Tell a friend.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's their first map that they're gonna like? What's the first objective? Is it control? Correct?
I believe so.
I'm about to say because I know it's control, or I think it's control. Is it push slash payload, and then flashpoint hybrid, and then last is push or payload. No, payload's last because I know they were debating about maybe picking Watch Point Gibraltar. Uh, but I don't know about the rest. We'll have to figure that out as we go. I think what are the do we know what they're up to right now? Are they waiting for other team right
It
now?
is 6:04. I don't
Mm.
currently know what they're up to, but if everything's on track and on schedule, they should be already deciding hero
I'm about to say
bans.
hero bans. I'm about to say that could also be a really big play into how maps go. I say some you can make a defensive ban, you can make that aggressive ban.
Hmm.
Like if you see someone plays a certain character for a lot, it's called a one trick. You ban that one trick and maybe they're uncomfortable playing something else.
Or let's say if the enemy team wants to run a hog, they could
Ana,
ban yeah, Ana.
Ana, or even Kiri if they want to enable an Ana knowing that they play against hogs
For
often.
sure, for sure.
I say a lot of it goes into a lot of thinking goes into this ban, or even like banning per se, like I don't know, a mercy, so you can keep your Ana or your Kiri.
Exactly, because you can only ban one person or
One
yeah,
character.
one
One
character.
character in each role. So if we ban a support, they can no longer ban a support. They had to ban a DPS or tank.
Yes, they would have to wait until next round.
And I about to say losing team picks map and gets first ban, correct?
Yes, I believe so. Losing
Mm-hmm.
team gets first
But I
pick.
say right now I believe it's home gets to pick map first ban, and then other team bans second, and then depending on loser of that map, because it is a best of five, so first to three maps, um, the loser of first map gets to pick next map and the first ban.
Hmm. So if we steamroll, they'll just all right. We choose this map. We choose this map. We choose this map.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have all the decision making, but
But I
none of the
say,
options.
there's usually a short intermission, like 5-10 minutes, right?
Somewhere around that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to say, I know we'll have a lot more to talk about during those intermissions. Maybe some of the big plays, some of
Oh,
the
for sure,
things.
for sure.
Who do you think will be some of the star players today?
I think Manny's gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see who he picks, but I don't care who he picks. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like he's gonna do something big.
All I know is that Manny's Ash, man, oh, I just can't do anything about it sometimes. I feel like the amount of pressure I try to create, it just gets shut down every time.
Oh yeah, you can hardly pick him 'cause headshot, headshot,
Headshot,
dynamite.
headshot, gone. I'm dead.
Even if you take cover, you're on fire.
Yeah. Are you excited to see some of those new team players, Aqua and Garrett?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited to see what potential they bring.
I'm about to say,
I've
cause,
done a little bit of coaching with Garrett.
mm,
We'll see how much of that stuck.
I'm about to say, cause I know Garrett was our second team for varsity. He was their team captain and also their tank. Aqua during the off season, I played a lot of ranked with him, and he's been practicing tank as well. But
Garrett hit diamond recently.
oh, yeah, I know Zay's been stuck in elo, elo junk.
Yeah.
He, hey man, I hit
Purgatory,
masters,
purgatory
so
right
that's not
there.
me.
Like Sisyphus just pushing that boulder up the hill only for, oh no, I got some janky people on my team. They hate me.
Well,
So,
that's kind of what happens when your solo queue is tank. You either win it or you lose it. I feel. Hey, personally, I'm doing better than he is.
hey, I'm a diamond myself.
Well,
Hey.
neither of us could play. So what does it matter, you know? Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Just gives us another chance to see things a little bit differently. We
Exactly.
get we get the Windows seat this time.
The window seat. Love that. Love that. Showing off my jorts now? But no, I think depending on map, I think Zay can put up a really good fight because even with his specialties being like Winston, he's got a really good Junker Queen, so that's a brawly more tank. Trying to think, he likes Winston, Ball, Junker Queen. He can play Sigma and Reinhardt, but not as good as Garrett. I do fear. Garrett's got
That's why we got our specialties right there.
I was about to say because Garrett has more time on those heroes, but like just the same as Winston and Ball for Zay, they're not the strongest for Garrett. But Garrett's stronger on Reinhardt, Hog, um, Reinhardt, Hog,
Reinhardt, Hog, Sigma. Those are his big
Sig.
three right there.
I
We
think
will see him play Malga here and there occasionally, but
ugh.
that's not his
We're
main.
playing Malga in the Big 26.
I hope
Ugh.
not.
Yeah, no,
Who
I
knows?
just
Who knows though?
I hope we
If it
don't
works, it
open. I
works.
don't. I think we. I hope we don't open Malga in the Big 26.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm about to say, do you think Manny and Luis might try to form more towards the meta? Because I know Vendetta's fairly strong, and she's in rank, so I think she's playable now, correct?
Oh yes, she is.
But I say, and then you've got Bastion. Bastion's. I mean,
Bastion got buffed recently,
oh,
so
I
yeah, he
love
had a
it.
faster fire rate. He had more damage.
Well, no, he didn't get an increase to his damage. It's because he's got the fire rate, his time to kill, or his
I could have
TTK.
sworn they raised his damage by
Mm-mm.
like 2 points or so.
Mm-mm.
It
They
wasn't a big
raised his
buff.
fire rate, so now you feel like you're in a permacurial. Like it actually feels like that. And then because he already had a high damage per bullet, his fire rate increased his TTK or
Yeah, so
time to
he
kill.
he just nukes somebody, absolutely melts them down, turns them into Swiss cheese.
I'm about to say, I do believe we have an interview from our head director or our big man coach, Rick
Go on,
Allen.
get in here, Rick.
Come on, come on. Here, I'm about to say, you can
Yeah,
steal
just
one of
borrow mine.
ours.
Hey, welcome back.
How are
Glad I'm
we
here.
doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite alright. I'm
Good.
glad to be back for this semester.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I'm glad you are here streaming. This is going to be
Mm,
pretty entertaining. We got two very knowledgeable Overwatch players behind the camera, mic, internet
mm.
today. Um, Sun Conference, right?
Yes.
So last semester, not last, well, last semester we did
Yep.
the NECC. We did pretty well in there. I was pretty happy with the performances for both teams. Last spring was our first competition ever in esports at Texas A&M Texarkana,
Mm,
and it was the Sun Conference. So Sun
got it.
Conference is an NAI division on the East Coast
Mm.
that embraces esports as an athletic sport.
Okay.
So that's where we get our student athletes from. That's where we
Mm.
get like all of our eligibility stuff, all these perks we get for scholarships, in-state tuition for out-of-state athletes, that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's now, right? So Sun
Mm.
Conference is happening today. We play in Tuesdays, Overwatch
Tuesday.
Wednesdays, Smash Brothers, Thursdays, Rocket League.
Mm.
So we have a full schedule with those guys. They only offer 3 games. We're playing all 3 of them.
Nice.
So at the end of the season, if we get, say, first place, we'll get in Overwatch, we'll get 3 points.
Okay.
Say we get second place in
Rocket League.
no, we're not getting second place in Rocket League.
Oh.
So
What
at
was
the
it,
end,
Smash
yeah,
Bros?
yeah. Say
I'd say
three
it's
first
really
place, that's 369. So you get 9 points, and whoever has the
369.
most points is the conference champion over all the esports, right?
Mhm.
So that's really what we're going for. I think we got a good chance to make it to the ship for Overwatch for sure.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers, we're gonna play some games.
I was about to
Uh,
say, how do they do Smash Bros? Is
uh,
that like a
it's
tourney thing, or are they
it's
doing teams? Because I know
well,
you can
it's
kind of
it's
do 2v2.
4v4, right?
Okay.
So and it's not at the same time.
Mhm.
So these two people go against each other. Say this guy gets stocked out and he
Mhm.
gets 2 stocks taken off of him.
Mhm.
When he goes down to the next level, he's got to jump off the stage twice to
Got
knock
it.
those 2 stocks. So he
Okay.
starts with 1 stock versus full stocks.
Mhm.
Keep on going until everybody's out.
Okay,
Lots of fun.
that's.
We had a couple of good games. Won a few last year,
Mhm.
but it's Smash Brothers is so competitive,
Yeah.
and then lag. I don't even want to talk about it. And,
Oh.
well, being a gamer forever, everybody's the lag, blah blah. But with Smash, it's different. I
Well,
mean,
cause yeah, it's all
Ooh.
about frame data, and if that
Oh
frame
yeah,
data lags,
yeah. They've
some
got to
hits
push
that
those
wouldn't connect
buttons
would,
like
or some that should don't. It's just all that.
exactly on the frame. Chronos is one.
I don't think. Like Green Ninja is fast,
Hmm.
Sheik is fast. All those characters.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I
you're
say
off.
it can throw off your combos. It can throw off positioning. Neutral's very heavy, depending on who can win neutral. Sometimes some characters favor neutral. So if you're in a combo and then it drops and you go back into neutral, it may go back into the opponent's hand.
Yeah, there's all kinds. Yeah, so I love Smash. We'll see how we do.
Yeah,
We're going to put up a fight. We'll just
yeah,
say that. If we win some games, I'll be proud of them either way. Rocket
absolutely.
League, I've got high expectations for them. I'm not
Mm.
going to curse this, but it's
Now I
going to be
say,
exciting. It's
did
going to be
we
super
win
exciting.
finals or for NCC?
Last the NECC, we were
NECC
division champions,
division.
Division 5. There's like 15 divisions. So at
Yeah.
the
So what
beginning of
I'm
the
hearing
year,
is
you
we were
do
pretty high up
placement
there.
matches, and we got Division 5. Won it.
That's it.
Other than that, I'm ready. We've got they've been warming up.
Mm.
We got back not too long ago.
Yeah.
So practices haven't been abundant,
Yeah.
but I think they're ready. They're
Mm.
excited. They're yelling and
I
screaming.
say, because we
Um,
have like what half the team has played in the or Sun Conference
let's see.
before.
Last semester, Manny
Manny
was in
and
the Sun
Navarre,
Conference and
correct?
Navarre.
I say, and then all the other people are new, correct?
Will he played for me in high school. He didn't play last year, but
Hmm.
he's a good Overwatch player. Um, we've got
Well, he also played Valorant back
yeah,
in the
he played
day.
Valorant. Will
Me
is a
and
good
me and him
League of
both was
Legends.
on
If
the
we had a
team.
League of Legends team, Will would be on it.
Did we actually play
Um,
League of Legends?
who does anybody actually play League? I don't know.
God, none of that should have met up.
Um, so and then Luis, he
Mhm.
also would play for us in high school.
Yep.
Played Rocket League
Was it
in high
Rocket
school.
League? I couldn't
Yeah,
remember if it was
yeah, he
Rocket
played
League or
Rocket League in high school.
Apex.
But him and Navarre and Will have been playing games together since they were little, so they've got a good little rapport going.
Mhm.
And then Garrett, he was a freshman on, he is a freshman on Navy Gold
Mhm.
last semester, so
I
he's
was team
taken,
captain.
yeah, he was our team captain, and he did a good job. So him and Aqua from Gold are also going to be our subs. So
Yes.
tonight we're starting Garrett. If we see a team comp that we need to switch that up, we can switch in between maps, and we'll put in Aqua if we
Mhm.
need him. Zay, Zay.
And I was about to say, because that's what we were talking
Yeah,
about with
who are we
those
talking
different
to?
tank roles being off tank and main tank.
There's
Yeah.
the playstyle
Yeah,
differences.
and that's
Absolutely.
that's what we're gonna see. We can't change people like right in the middle of the map, but after maps we can figure stuff
Oh man, just
out.
pause the game and
Other than
swap them
that,
out.
I think we're rocking and rolling. I'm gonna go check on them. I was
Mhm.
talking to the coach just a minute ago. Everything seems to be going. Hopefully we
Mhm.
we're already a little late, but we'll see if we can't
It'll be
start on time.
fine. Just more time for you guys to accept and love on your new casters.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Get to know us better.
Exactly. And I think we have some socials. It was it TAMNUT_esports for just about anything for
That is
Instagram,
correct.
Twitter.
Twitter, Instagram, was it?
Yep. But I say, in case they don't know, we've got our little clipboard here. It's all nice and fancy. Thank you for our behind the scenes production.
For sure.
For.
I forgot we even had a whiteboard.
We should have two.
We
Just,
need a gajillion of them. That way we can make a mural in the background
but why?
for
What if we
fun.
just throw our fans back there? Our big old support group.
Yeah, just start tossing. Here's whiteboard. Here's whiteboard. Here's whiteboard. Do your thing.
But I say, I heard a lot of people were hating on the whiteboards last semester.
Were they?
Yes, bro.
That's crazy.
They would draw something funny and they would hate, or at least the casters would.
One of my favorite bits was when they would draw Donkey Kong.
Yeah. You mean Jacob? That was
Yeah,
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 same
yeah.
person, right? Same person.
It was hilarious.
I was about to say,
Look, all I'm saying is I've never seen Donkey Kong and Jacob in the same room.
wait, he may be spinning. He may be understanding a little too much. Is he the knower? Does he
Look,
know?
look, look. All I'm saying is it wasn't a suicide. If you find me, it wasn't a suicide.
Don't worry, don't worry. We'll hopefully report it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get my body to the proper authorities. Not the Men in Black. Do not
Hmm.
hand me over to the Men in Black.
Why not? They seem so trustworthy. You know?
Yeah, but they have a little flasher going.
I thought that was a laser pointer. Wait, they had something in their hand?
Oh yeah, just like
They had me looking in a direction. I just can't remember what I was looking at.
man. All I remember is a white flash, and then I woke up in the street.
You, isn't that just like a late night for you?
More like every day.
Yeah, okay. Hey, if that's how you roll, that's how you roll.
I ain't never
That's
heard
it.
any complaints,
Oh,
except for
who
the street
would?
sweepers.
The street sweepers.
Get out of the gutter.
Yeah. Alrighty, well here, you want to take our socials back, my
For
friend?
sure, for sure. We'll set it over here at the
That's it.
moment.
We'll make sure to remind you between every intermission. Just try to keep it up.
Mhm.
I do hope that we should be on to our first game here soon.
Yeah, it's
That's it.
6:17. We should be
Have we
coming
gotten
up
banned
soon.
yet? Okay, they're currently in bands.
The
Mhm.
band phase.
I say I don't know if you were there when they were reviewing the enemy team because I know we've played this team in some conference the year before. Do you have an idea of what they would possibly want to ban?
No clue. I was in the room when they were doing VOD review,
You were in the
and they were
room when
talking
it
about.
happened. Sorry.
What did you
You
say?
were you in the room when it happened?
Oh, come on. But they were kind of just pointing out
Mhm.
uh, things that they wish they could have done different.
Mhm.
Just general wishing to improve.
Yeah, they were more focused on themselves than the other team, which is
Mhm.
always something good. But you do gotta take in notes for the enemy team, maybe
Yeah, analyze
preparations.
weaknesses.
Exactly. Maybe not even weaknesses. Maybe focus points from their team. Like maybe you notice this one player is kind of like
He's going
getting back
crazy.
more resources. No, he's just getting more
Oh
resources.
yeah, yeah, that's
That's it.
true. That's
Because
true.
if you see, so supports are giving more look and more attention towards this player, you may try to go find those supports, or you may try to cut off that player's resources.
Mhm.
And if you do that, maybe that player doesn't have quite as much pressure. I do believe we have first map and our band.
We are starting off with the map Ilios,
Ilios.
and the bands are Reaper and Ramatra. It's
I was about to
interesting.
say, we're banning Ram on Ilios? I feel like Ilios isn't the best Ram map.
Oh,
Maybe like a Hog or an Orisa. I don't know. Because those are kind of.
well, Ramatra is just generally a pain in a thorn in people's side when they want to
Mm,
play someone like Sigma or Reinhardt,
Or
just
Reinhardt.
because he gets to douche douche douche
But
punch
say,
you straight through the
I do
shield.
know his block has been really annoying, so maybe
Oh
that's
yeah,
why.
I keep on hearing the term block slop.
Blocks love that. Yay!
Everybody
Love
loves it until
blocks
you're the one
love.
dealing with it.
No, it actually makes me so mad because in my comp games I'll try to ban Vendetta because she's not overpowered, but like she just sits there. I just, nah, I don't want to take damage, and I'm kind of just sitting there like, what am I supposed to do against this guys? I say that overhead's deadly. What is
Mm.
it? 125, 150 overhead. She one taps Tracer. I know that.
It's crazy, man.
She nano one taps on us. It's
Didn't know that.
indubitably not okay.
Talking about interactions, I found out recently that the character Vendetta,
Mm-hmm.
she can cancel Rhinepin.
Can't you?
Yeah, without you know how she has a little attack where she spins like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Not only does that CC, but it cancels like I said, it
It
cancels
cancels.
Rhinepin.
So what I'm hearing is I've got smash interactions in my Overwatch games. Can
That's
we lock
crazy.
in?
It's crazy.
What are we doing, Blizzard?
It's like her third swipe also will knock you downwards if you're in the air.
Oh, that is
It's like
true.
I've played Lucio and just
It's probably my favorite thing. I see
what do,
Mercy flying around.
what is Big Lady doing up on this wall?
Alrighty, well it does seem to be that we are getting into the first match. Alrighty, let's see what each team picks. Guys, flip them. Flip the names. Oh, I about to say Eagles is on the wrong side. Mhm.
Got a little bit of a UI mess up or a
Yeah.
glitch.
Oh, so Vendetta is actually not playable. I wonder why.
Is she not?
Oh, they just typed no Vendetta.
Okay. It is what it is. Probably because she's so new.
Pause in. Okay. Oh, we actually see Zay or Aquanova in here for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with Monkey,
Monkers.
Bastion, Symmetra, and
Mm-hmm.
Kiri.
Curious.
That
I say,
is that is a decent
do you think the
lineup.
Bastion's good though? Cause that's more.
Bastion is always good.
But I mean, for a dive comp, wouldn't you rather, maybe put Manny on the sim and then put Mecha or not Mecha, Luis on his, we put him on his Tracer, Genji maybe.
Mm, I think I would like to see Tracer here, but
Hmm.
it's Tracer is one of the most mechanically intensive heroes.
Yeah, but I know he's been practicing. I've had really good duels with him from time to time. Um, and I also know that, with no Vendetta, Tracer is still a fairly good dive character.
Mhm.
Oh.
I believe we have teleported to a different chunk of the map.
Yes, I believe code may have messed up for the room, and so they had to reset lobby, and in doing so, they swapped submaps. So, I mean, if it goes to map 2 or map 3, we might still see the same submap. Let's say, oh, but it looks like we've got our teams here. We've got, on our side, we've got Zay playing Winston or Monkey. We've got Manny playing the Bastion. We've got Navarre playing the Lucio. We've got Luis playing the Sim. And of course, we've got Will playing the Juno.
I believe they might just swap off Sim right away because they do like to do a Sim teleporter rollout and then insta swap.
I'm so confused if Vendetta is,
Like I said, it's probably just because she's a brand new
Oh,
character. They don't want.
No, because I think
don't
they
want-
typed no Vendetta because she wasn't playable on the room code. So when they reset it, now she is. That's what I would assume. So
Oh wait, there's Vendetta right there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
because
my
she
bad.
wasn't able to beat them. But I mean, as you can see here, ooh, we've already got a very aggressive play from Zay. The other monkey decides to jump out. No bubbles for either side. Zay now has to wait. He has to stay now.
A fun fact about Winston, his left click goes through shield. It took me a long time to find that out. I had to have my Australian friend tell me that.
Well, there goes Vendetta. Vendetta's gotten 2 now. Zay is going to have to back up, and we saw the early pick on the Lucian on our side. I think that's
Unfortunately,
gonna-
Vendetta got a third.
Yeah, well, we're just going to have to, they take point for first fight, and we're just going to reset here. Let's see if they have any answers for this Vendetta. We actually see Manny swap to the Pharah instead of the,
Instead of Bastion, yeah.
Oh,
Get
there
high
we go.
ground. It's
Zomba's
hard to
got
be
first
slashed out the
pick.
sky.
Yep. On the Vendetta, May's dead as well. But Zombot gets traded out by Monkey. But you see Zay jump in now. Manny's on the Baptiste with their Monkey. Nice.
Manny hit some direct shots, absolutely nukes him.
I do believe last is Winston by himself. Are they gonna get the stagger?
They
That
managed
is
to
a
get a
big
follow-up, that's good.
stagger. You see the swap off already from May to Soj. You know, a lot of swapping, which, you know, cannot always be the best. You know, you build ults and you might possibly win a fight for free.
Not to mention you lose the perk charge.
Exactly.
Because a lot of characters can start off rough and then you kind of fall in line
Yeah,
when you get a certain perk. That makes it
Mecha just
more
got
viable.
out of place at this moment. You can see the Vendetta is trying to find the pick onto Manny, even though she's not the best in this range. And like we were saying, that block slot, you know, if that was any other character, she'd be dead. Because she has that block, it's negative 75% incoming damage.
For sure. Manny looking for a Sojourn.
Yep.
Sojourn's hurt,
I
but
say
slips away.
Just unlucky that her Baptiste was with him. Honestly, they're just ignoring Manny, which is kind of crazy to be leaving a Pharah just kind of alone.
Well, it looks like they noticed.
Yeah.
It took them a little longer than expected, but
Yeah, we see a late stagger from Zay. Are we gonna just reset? Because we just put point. It's about even in percentage. It's gonna take them a little bit. I think the enemy team is going to be sitting at about probably 60% before we can take another fight.
probably.
I say, you know, as mobile as Winston is, you kind of want to save your jump before the engage in the bubble. You can see that they got someone half and they immediately jump on.
And so it looks like the Eagles have 3 ults, almost 4. Or no,
We're going.
Yeah.
We're considering rushing early. You know, here we've got they dropped window for an exchange, which is 2 support ults, 1 for 1 right now. Let's see if we use anything else or if that's the only one. Mecha does get the kill on the Vendetta. Gallo dropping real low.
we have Feral. Will they use it to
We
just go
have-
ahead and close the fight?
I say we do have a Primal Winston on point, but it doesn't matter. He's not getting much value. He's just kind of surviving. And even then, he does get taken out by the carry.
He did manage to buy a surprising amount of time
I was
now.
about to say, that's
83%
percentage.
now.
Yeah, they're at 80 now. We do have, maybe Manny will take an early fight with this Barrage, especially seeing how he has his perk up, allowing him to move while in ult, which is huge, honestly, for the Pharah.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction. They're gonna use Lucio B aggressively.
Aggressively?
Yes.
You think? Nice, there's that Lucio beat, like you said. They kind of trying to figure out where he's going.
Yeah, unfortunately
Gallo
he's
does
kind of tripping on his feet.
Yeah. Look, there goes the ult from Manny. Vendetta gets 2, but we're trading out. We're now up by 1. Lucio's low. Zay going in for that.
But they got the
Doesn't
med kit.
miss. Yeah. It's just 2 supports though. Let's see. We're down. We're even in ult economy. We have B and we have Sojourn Overclock for the enemy team, and we're sitting on a Primal and a Bastion ult. Nice, we get an early kill before the beat drops, so they're only down to 1 support, and you can see that the Vendetta is just so fast in getting to our backline. She does get Zombot,
It looks like Sojourn didn't actually get hit by the bee.
which... Oh, and there goes another one. So it does look like we might win this fight, even with it. Let's say you can see the Bastion ult got used as well. I don't know exactly where. Probably on their supports while the Vendetta was diving them.
Probably.
But there we go. We first round, first sub point to the TAMU Eagles.
That was a good first round from Eagles.
Absolutely. Do you think going into this next round, the enemy team or our team might swap depending on the new sub map?
No, I think if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
I say, especially with perks getting online. So now, if we have the perk advantage, you know, it may be pretty detrimental for the enemy team. I know Bastion gets
Oh, we just saw a swap.
to Sombra. Ooh, ugh.
I saw Juno and Baptiste now on the enemy team.
Okay.
The
Bap
SEU
instead
fire.
of the, what were they running? Was it Curie Bab?
I've already forgotten. Goldfish memory, right?
Yeah, no, for no, it was Lucio Bap.
Ah, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Because those are both kind of main supports. You know, you have a lot of healing, but at the same time, it's kind of harmful because it comes in bursts instead of, you know, that constant healing.
They also swapped from Monkey to Diva.
They did, as well as, you know, they see, we see a Sombra mirror as well as, you know, the Venture instead of the
Manny cleans up on one of their Sombras, or their Sombra, I mean.
Yeah, there's Sombra. You see Zay is pressuring this Vendetta, or the Venture very well.
It's also got some damage on Diva because Diva cannot matrix electricity.
As well as we got the immortality build. Bap is now low. We're just looking for this D-Mech, honestly.
Yeah,
We
this
got
is an
the
all-out brawl right here.
I say we find the pick onto the Vendetta as well, or the Venture. God, I hate how close those names are. Yeah,
I
it's so
know, I know.
difficult.
Got to list off all the characters. Use a
Yeah.
lot of alliteration.
I say we see Manny over here tweaking. He's fighting demons. He's doing something.
Maybe he's wiping some crumbs off the mouse pad.
maybe. I don't know. The Sombra is kind of scary. We already see another
Hazard.
on Hazard. Oh, we actually see
Hazard by
environmental
himself.
kill.
Oh, he's getting hurt.
Oh, he might be.
Will he
dead
get
here.
bailed out though? He's getting bailed out by the Baptiste.
That's a good thing about Bad. His healing output is really big, especially to constant damage. I think he outbursts that. But we saw the early pick from Mecha onto the Sombra here. And so right now they're still technically at a disadvantage.
Navarre's going for a big distraction. He gets hurt, but he slips away.
He is able to slip away. And you can see we actually got 2 picks. And I
We
think
got
they're going
Hazard.
for the reset. Yeah, they're going for the reset. If they get the stagger on the BAP, they did. I say it's probably not the biggest stagger, but it'll be good enough to have hopefully get us up to maybe 75, 80 if we're lucky.
For sure, for sure. We're about to have Winston ult. We're about to have Sombra ult.
Yep.
So I'm curious to see when and how they use those.
If I say I know Zay tends to like to use Primal just to survive or stall on point. It's probably I think what a majority of them do. You see the jump from Zay. He already used bubble.
This
He
is
actually-
Ilios. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, that's an unfortunate hack. Hack virus.
I don't know if he got hacked or if he just got virus.
He got both.
Oh dang.
Started off with a hack and into a virus.
Got it. You see Manny might get the kill.
He managed to
does.
get a trade. That is.
So we're
pretty
actually
good.
up still. The only problem is that they have their tank up, which is kind of big for them.
But they still aren't able to make a move on it.
That is true. We
So-
wasted mortality field, which is a big cooldown. The Hazard uses ult for whatever reason, but our monkey is back. But are they gonna notice the C9? Okay, we do touch point. Manny uses Barrage. Look at those juggles. He may be Mandarin. He may speak Mandarin.
Look at this. Baptiste is about to get smacked up.
Oh,
Oh
he
no. Oh
bubbles
no, not the
no,
window.
he
Not the
bubbled
window.
It. He bubbled it. Kept it alive.
Absolutely clutched up getting that back.
Nice, yes. I mean, they're just stalling point at this point. They're just it's a broken battle.
Yeah, he's on the
But
he's on the
Hazard
wrong
did
side of the tracks
fine,
right now.
too. Are we gonna able to bubble walk? Bubble walk? Nice, good heal for his supports.
Right now, Aqua just needs a second to catch up. Otherwise, he's gonna end up getting folded. Yep, there
He
it is.
did, but I mean, yeah, but we clean up and we
For sure,
get
for sure.
Map, and we get the map.
That was the first map. Yeah.
Yep. I do
Good job to
believe
our
that
Eagles.
means SEU gets banned, correct?
Yes.
They
They get
banned
first
and
pick on bans, and they get the next map pick.
I'm about to say, how do you feel about that map? I think Zay's monkey was really good at peeling for his team. Maybe he was pretty good at causing pressure. I just don't know if that.
For sure,
damage
for
was
sure. He
there.
took a lot of attention away from everybody else.
I think he died 2-3 times.
I wasn't counting.
Nah, I'm about to say I was looking at kill feed a couple of times. I didn't see him often. But I honestly can't wait to see Garrett play as well. You know, he's got such a different play style from
For sure,
Zay.
for sure. We love to see variety here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm about to say Manny finding that swap to the Pharah was crazy. They had no answer. They swapped so many people. They went Vendetta. They went Fincher. They went Cassidy towards the end there.
They went
Yeah.
Diva, they went Hazard.
they
Although,
went
who knows
Hazard.
if that was to try and counter Farah, if that was to try and counter Monkey.
I'm about to say I think maybe the other team was feeling the pressure from Zay's jump and their dives, especially with the Sombra. Did we even see an EMP from our Sombra? I don't
Well,
think
we did. That
did.
actually happened a bit earlier whenever they, like right after the Immortality field broke.
Got it. Okay.
But that, like, it may not have been the hugest EMP, but it certainly did its job.
Absolutely. I mean, even then they may wait because like if they kept playing the May instead of swapping pretty early, you could always EMP the Blizzard, get that off the map. There's always things you can do with ults defensively or aggressively.
There's always a workaround.
It's one of the only crazy parts about Overwatch. There's so many different interactions. It's hard to keep up, and that's what a lot of people's complaint with is about the game. But learning it is something else.
Oh,
just
for sure. It's
knowing-
very rewarding learning all the interactions between the heroes and learning how you can best handle that.
exactly.
For
and
example,
there's-
like me playing Sigma,
Mhm.
it was so fun going up against someone like Ramantra, and it's like, well, you may be able to punch through my shield,
Mhm.
but you're mine. I
What is
got
it?
you for
You
3
may be able
minutes.
to punch my shield, but hear me out. No more healing for you.
No more healing for you. I hit you in the face with a rock. Bye bye.
Bye bye. How do you feel about the recent Sig buffs? Having your one-shot combo back now.
It feels
Nah,
good.
it
It
feels
feels
great.
good. It really reinforces my ambush style.
Yeah, I was about to say you walk up behind this, sojourn, hey,
hmm
think and he's dead. There's not much they can really do.
One of my favorite interactions as Sigma is when you're on the edge of a map, or not the edge of a map, but a map that has an edge.
Yeah.
And let's say you're up against like a Reinhardt.
hmm
Get over here. Stand over here. Boom, off the map.
Boo. But I say, have you ever got those like last minute environmental kills
Yes.
on what
Yes.
is it? Oh, what point is it? What map? I think
We
it's
got
Garden,
Havana
right?
first. First point has the bridge with the water on the
Yeah.
sides.
I'm talking of. Is it
Ilios, we
Ilios?
just saw it. It
Yeah.
has the well in the center. I don't think we actually
And then
saw
which
anyone
one's
get
the one
shoved in
with
the ring.
Garden? And it's got the night market. I forget what it is.
Mm,
Lijiang.
Lijiang
Lijiang
Tower,
Tower.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, night market.
The boot map. With
For
the two
sure. That is
bridges.
my favorite
And I say
map.
you see that Lucio doing his rollout, and you throw a rock, and he just hits it, and
Yep,
he falls into
yep.
the river. Doesn't get the overtime
Orisa
touch.
Javelin off
Yeah,
the map.
something. Bro, I love playing me a good Holly. That's probably my favorite character to play on tank. But if all else fails, lock in Orisa. And just take over the lobby.
I don't like either of those characters, but I'm not gonna knock you for enjoying them.
Okay, but Hog, there's a little bit of skill to Hog.
I mean,
Those
of
hooks and
course
those
there
long
is, because you
combos.
got your hook accuracy,
Absolutely.
and also you have to position right to where
Better
you're
than
not
some
gonna
of
get
these people
nuked.
mains like the Ramatra. The Ramatra run frick behind us. Who said to come over here, bud? We weren't. That was. It's okay.
Got you,
It's
got you.
okay. Stick to Apex.
Hey, if you're gonna diss the man, let him defend himself.
But where's the fun in that?
That is
He
true.
has quite the ego to talk, is what I've heard.
I got to knock down the Iron Giant, huh?
Yeah, the Iron Giant, something like that.
That's probably. You think that's a decent nickname for Ramatra? Iron
Iron
Giant.
Giant. I don't know. I don't think he really feels that invulnerable whenever he doesn't have that block. He's pretty squishy without block.
That is true. That is true.
Unless you know his cooldowns, and especially with his ult, you can get bonus armor like what 4 times in a row. Maybe not 4, maybe 3. Cause you go
Yeah.
in first fight, you shift. After your shift runs out, you reproc with ult, and
And then once
hopefully,
that ends, then you block again.
well, yeah, you sit there blocking with your ult, just keeping it up, and then hopefully your shift is back by then, and you get another bonus armor, and he sits at like what 800 HP.
I think it's closer to like 700, 750.
Got it.
What's that little hand
Yeah,
motion
6
right
or
there?
700,
Oh, come on.
Oh man, you threw it to me, a crazy layup.
God dang. I can't believe I did this.
Yeah. Oh, my failures. Oh, I can't. Do
Man.
you want to grab the socials one more time, just in case
Oh, for
anyone
sure.
missed it
Let's give
beforehand?
us a little refresher.
I say
TAMUT
we got YouTube,
Esports.
Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. We got TAMU_esports. The top two are going to be all caps with the E capitalized, and then the bottom ones are going to be all lowercase, no matter what. I say
Twitch is my favorite medium, I'll say.
Twitch is, yeah. I've been streaming recently, but like my chats are dead.
Hey, that's because you don't make any content outside of it.
Wow. No, I think it's because I haven't had Amari set up my like little alerts in the
That is
channels.
true. That is true. Amari is the goat when it comes to that kind of
I
stuff.
know. I need to reach out, have a brother help me out, because I know I'd be streaming with Zay a lot. Me and him, we'll be run DBD and Overwatch and all that.
hmm
Just have some fun. It's always nice to have some streams out there, socialize.
I saw you were playing Dead by Daylight with Aqua, didn't you?
Yeah, Zay. It was me, him, I believe, two of our other friends. We were running some games, and I'm not the best. I have like 2 hours max in that game, so
Hey,
I
you
look
ain't
like a
gotta be the
walking bot.
best. You're entertaining yourself. That's what people come
Absolutely.
for. The personality, right?
I guess if you say so. If anyone comes.
Ah, we're closing in 2 hours. We ain't got no customers.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Well, I do believe we've got our next map and bands possibly here soon, so we should be starting in the next minute or two, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Map is
Hollywood.
Hollywood. That is a
Mm.
hybrid map, correct?
Yes, yes.
I say cap payload and then push payload to the end.
hmm
Is it 2 checkpoints, correct, or is it 3?
It's three checkpoints.
3, excluding the capture.
I was including the capture.
Okay, so it's 2 on the push, 3 with capture.
Yes.
I say I like Hollywood. The little guy in the limousine talks to you.
Third point is pretty fun.
For who?
defense on me.
Yeah, I was about to say for who. First and third are so defense heavy. But like maybe with us seeing that sim from us in the early on, maybe they'll have a play, maybe
Mhm.
flip them out because
Oh yeah, go crazy with them flanks.
and not even like you get that sim TP to the low ground on the opposite side, and you have that pincer from both sides.
Ah yeah, yeah.
Could be something. Maybe send like a support and a DPS, maybe like a Kiri and I don't know Genji Reaper maybe.
Mhm. And after first point, is very high ground heavy.
Yeah.
You don't only have to hit high ground, but it certainly is a boon between the two buildings.
About to say, so it's really hard to reset on attack, especially if they're playing like a longer distance. Ana's, Ash,
It's very poke heavy.
soldiers.
Very poke heavy map.
I wonder if they'll swap in Garrett then maybe force the brawl, try to get him up closer because I know we like playing Juno, Lucio. Those are all speed characters. Maybe force a brawl with Hog or JQ or maybe even Ryan with the pen.
Oh, maybe, maybe. I'm hoping to see some Sigma here.
Hopefully.
Resident Sigma player says it every time.
Biased. I mean, who said that? No,
Yeah,
but no,
yeah.
Sig gameplay is always fun, especially when they're a good Sig player. Watching them outplay the team, I think that's what a lot of it comes down to. Is Sig, you've got to outplay them. You can't kind of do a traditional take.
Yeah, you can't just run it down main. You gotta play position right.
I'm about to say. I
High
mean,
ground, going on the side,
first point, you
shield
can kind of just
positioning.
first point, you kind of just ricochet your shots off that wall or the car in front.
Oh,
And
for
then
sure.
If they try to
Ricochet
overstep
is
it, love that.
very skill expressive.
Yeah, I was about to say. And then whenever if a tank steps too far, you shield him off with the car and you throw a rock at his face.
That also depends on what kind of supports they have, though. Because if they
True.
have someone like a Mercy and a
Yeah.
Wu Yang or a Zenyatta,
Who's playing Mercy?
yeah, you're not cutting that off.
Who's playing Mercy though?
Ah, true.
Alrighty, so it looks like we've got our map. Our map, like we said, is Hollywood, and our two bans are going to be the Bastion and the Winston.
Oh, looks like somebody played a little too good, huh?
Well, it depends. Who banned which? Do we know? We banned Winston.
Mm.
Okay. I say
Okay,
maybe.
okay.
Did they ban Reaper last map then? Okay, and we banned the what was it? Ram.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I say so. I don't know why. Maybe banning the Winston because they open Winston or trying to keep Garrett's tanks up.
Yeah, probably.
I say
I
the
mean,
Bastion
Winston
ban.
is good for this map, so.
Yeah, what I'm seeing though is what I'm seeing right now is meta slaves. Banning the Bastion, the Reaper. They're not even Reaper isn't even that good right now. I fear.
He's not the best.
No,
He's
well,
never been the best.
he's
But
never
that's
been
the
the best,
thing, though.
but he's
He's
been really
very
consistent.
skill expressive whenever you actually play positioning right.
I
As
say.
you climb, it's less about can I hit my shots and it's more about who can I ambush, can I find the right
I say
time.
I just feel like Reaper's not the best pick for Ilya, so I don't see why. But let's see what we get into for this next map. Luis, 1 point for us. There should be OBS. There's a
Ready for battle.
Alrighty, you can kind of see like what I was saying with that sim, but I wonder if they're gonna try to TP high ground or they're gonna try to TP low ground.
Yeah, they might just try and teleport straight past. They might teleport straight high ground.
And like I said, you can also see the Lucio Reinhardt. Seems like a lot
Really
of it.
want to enable that that Reinhardt to smack
Yeah.
somebody in the face.
I say when Reinhardt closes the ground that he or the distance that he needs, he gets very scared. So you can see the Tor from the enemy team. I wonder how that's gonna play.
I feel like if Garrett or Sanctus Void can actually successfully shield off, that'd be good. Let his team be the guns for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how we roll out and start this map. I say so they're running the hazard.
Oh,
and they're gonna go
teleporting to
TP
high
top.
ground,
That's good. I say Manny's gonna reinforce his high ground with those turrets. And
locking it down.
Yeah, I mean the hazard was able to clear him with good shit.
They're trying to break the Torbjorn turret.
Well, we break it. This hazard.
Torbjorn's about to get
really
dropped.
big. Yes,
Torbjorn
really
down.
big. Now let's see.
Juno is
next.
nuked.
And let's go. We've got
That's
the
a team
team
wipe
fight.
pretty much.
Man, make it look so simple. I swear it's not this easy.
I know, right?
I guess I weren't really expecting the sim play that early and that quick. You can see that our adventure is trying to play up a little bit.
Taking the elevator away, it looks
Taking
like.
the elevator. Yeah, he's gone, but that's bulk cooldowns burned. He's gonna have to reset and reposition.
Yeah, it's only 5 seconds, I'm sure it'll be fine. Leaving Manny on the cart.
I mean, who can blame him? He's just a pretty princess. Pretty payload
Oh, come
princess. Hey man, if that's all you gotta do sometimes, that's the best kind of feeling.
Yeah.
I'm rubber banding.
Uh-oh.
We may have some lag issues in the server.
Looks like their Juno's got a bad connection.
Yeah, well, I do believe we're gonna take a brief pause to maybe hopefully either reset and or maybe rehost.
Well, let's take the time to look at the stream chat now that we can finally see it.
Woohoo! I promise we haven't been ignoring you guys. I promise, I promise.
Yeah, we've been locked out. We've been locked out of
It
chat.
was not us.
It's never our fault. Definitely not. And Raria? Sorry you couldn't hear me hardly.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think.
Maybe I should start shouting.
Yeah, speak up, little man. No, I'm just kidding.
We got some support for Garrett.
Yep, Garrett.
Amari was excited to see Rick. Who is the well-dressed man? Which one of us?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, talking about Coach.
Maybe,
I got you.
maybe. Who knows?
We got more support for Garrett.
But
I see Go Eagles by Simon One Knife.
Mercy Mains. What? Oh my God, he is. He's
That's crazy. Take a picture of him and post it in the chat.
hit a post 5. Hit a point 5.
What you think he's gonna kill you over it? No,
Oh,
no, I
what
think
I'm
you'll
hearing
laugh.
is you're
I think you'll laugh.
scared.
Well, that's why your
That's
heart has
not
to be 3
nice,
times
Ethan.
bigger.
That is a defensive. That is a D line if I've ever seen one. That
Yeah,
man is built
linebacker
for the
might squash you.
D-line. Oh, it looks like we're taking a small break. Our peoples are over there.
They probably step into the restroom. Give them their time.
Well, they hate me. It's okay.
Hey, do you mind starting this for me? No fingernails.
Me neither, bro.
Oh, you ain't got fingernails either?
No.
Ah, a couple of fools right here.
Whoopsies.
I see a Mercy Mains for the win in chat.
You switched it? Okay. Cool.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go to my side drink. Sponsored by Heart Attacks.
I don't think we're sponsored, unfortunately.
No. I'm sure they'll sponsor us if we keep saying it.
Oh, I hear the regrets in 30 years already.
Oh yeah.
And I say, do we have our big man coach coming into the room?
Hey.
Yeah, are we rehosting possibly? I said.
We might just have to give him a few minutes, let it stabilize.
Oopsies. I think you'd have to pull it up on Twitch itself.
I mean, I've changed it from OBS before.
OBS is kind of difficult. It's
Not
a lot
really.
easier if you just go to your channel and go type it in. That's what I do normally. I need to change my
It should have like a
stream
little window saying update stream information.
name.
Going to intermission.
Going into a brief intermission, guys. Please hold with us. Alrighty, guys.
We are
we're
back to
in
it.
Game 2. Alrighty.
It looks like we have Garrett sitting up on top.
Yep. Like I said, or like you said, it is a very intensive high ground map. You can see we're kind of even right now. We're down. We're down one? Question mark?
We are down Luis or Zombot. Now Manny has dropped as well, but they were down Torbo. He just finished respawning.
Correct. Are we gonna find the pick on Kiri?
Yes, we got it.
Ooh,
Oh,
big
Shatter.
slam! Gets the kill on the Hazard and gets the kill on the Soj. Are they just gonna push point now? Hopefully, you know, having 2 or 3 people on that point does speed it up. So let's see if we get more people possibly.
Now, normally having more people on payload is kind of good. I think it's more important for them to maintain map control, as you can see here.
Well, yeah, but
Keeping
like,
them from exiting.
You've got the turrets. You've got Garrett, big body up there. You know, right now especially, they should get more than 1 person on this payload just to
Ooh,
get it.
Garrett almost clocked him in the face.
Almost clocked his teeth. Mecha dies early to the Soj.
Ooh,
Big
Garrett
team
takes some
fight over
huge
here. He
damage,
gets
but we
the
did a
kill.
Kutsune
And
rush.
we already got the point. They did C9. They didn't even try to touch by the looks of it. Garrett's getting beat up by the angry Irishman.
It doesn't matter though, they got point.
It is true. This is just hard staggers at this point because we have close spawn at this point.
We did mirror Kitsune rush, so
Yes,
neither
yes.
Kiris have that.
But we're going into next point with beat drop as well as, you know, we've got our sim wall. I forget what it's called.
But SEU does have 3 ults.
Oh, Manny's TP gets broken by the cart.
Unfortunate.
What I'm hearing is the cart is the #1 seller on our team so far.
Yes.
Yes.
Will we see a Symmetra here?
You can see Garrett blocks the Hazard and he just happens to get through it. Here comes the
Unfortunately,
sim
Luis
wall
gets
and-
picked off.
True, but we invest B and wall here, and it seems that we're up now. They've lost their tank, their torque
We are
is low.
maintaining aggression.
Yes.
Sim has that level 3 beam,
Oh,
absolutely
Just
lasering.
frying people, and he's got the perk where his beam goes farther. Are they gonna stack B here or try to keep him off?
Looks like it.
You can see that the ult from man, Mecha just ran into his pockets.
Yep,
Orb
yep.
ult is what's keeping them from full capping right now. You know, having that big view with that burning damage, just so much damage so quick.
Oh yeah,
Manny
Molten
survived for
Core goes
quite
crazy.
a while, and then they're just gonna take the reset here because now they're down and they're staggering.
It's probably for the best. I mean, they have almost 4 minutes on the clock. You want to just get another good fight in rather than just kind of brawling it out.
Absolutely.
I wonder if anybody's going to go to the stairs on the left.
I said, well, we can kind of already see it. Manny is going for that teleport this time.
Shortcut.
Yeah. I say they're just gonna drop down. They already saw that Garrett was kind of staging towards this side. Garrett's just gonna try to hold this. So he's gonna have to drop his shield or else he's gonna break it. He's not being able to cover for his team.
He's walking it.
I mean, he's just sitting on point right now because, you know, there's not much else he can really do. He's got to close out where he's got to build shatters. You know, he's kind of just holding his shield, blocking for his team, waiting for that entry. And you see Manny on the left over there with the beam. Manny does go down toward the turret.
It's just a finisher. Got to get the last shot in, huh?
Exactly. But I mean, going into this next round, they do have Overclock. They do also have Juno on the side of Fire and Eagles, you know. We've got Shatter now, and we've also got our Kitsune Rush. Kitsune Rush is going to be unmatched, I think, and depending on how fast we use it. I mean, they could use Juno ult,
But Juno ult does walk instead of Kitsune Rush, which is stack.
but you can already
There it is.
see-
There's a
oh,
shatter.
They see the Shatter out, and they actually use the Juno ult too for the Shatter. We dropped Kitsune Rush, and Kitsune Rush is unmatched, and that's
We
just
have the
going to be-
numbers.
They just have Juno left in the sky, and there he goes.
Absolutely great work from Eagles with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. 3
Yeah.
points.
That's really impressive for a Hollywood push, especially on that third point towards the end. You know, seeing that, you know, they got the Juno ult out real quick with Shatter, and I think Kiri got killed before she could even get to match our Kitsune Rush. Having an unmatched Kitsune Rush is huge, even with a Juno Ray.
Also, did you see that? We had arena cam for a quick second.
I know. It's a little
Unfortunately, it was a
pixelated.
bit crunchy.
All I'm saying is it looks like we're back in 2010 on the Xbox 360 camera. The Kinect mic.
Those were the good old days, though, weren't
hey,
they?
you're not wrong. The good old days.
I was a
best.
PlayStation Chad myself.
Gay station. Who said
Oh,
that?
whoa, 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 uncalled for. What about my boy, the PSP?
I guess.
The PlayStation 2.
Look, we got a Sigma.
Ooh, Sigma.
Sigma. we willingly picked the Sigma on the poke, knowing that they do like to run a hazard kind of dive.
That is good. That is good.
As much as I love our team, I'm kind of hoping for the Genji to make some plays. I love seeing the Genji play.
Oh, you just like ninjas, don't you?
No, I just play Genji, you know.
You like to watch some samurai movies?
Hey, Power Ranger was peak in my childhood.
Ah, no. I'm a Power Ranger hater.
Wow.
Certified
We're gonna
hater
have
of
to
the Power
fight.
Rangers.
You know.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
hates
I was
Power
not a fan of the
Ranger.
Power Rangers.
See, the whole lobby is booing you at this point.
Hey,
you should know
hey.
your opinions.
That
wrong.
just means I'm an individual. I'm not dictated by the masses.
Sure. Or you just have the complete incorrect assumption.
Ah, no. Look, I'm not saying the people weren't cool, but
That's my point.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the act.
Unfortunately, we missed the rock onto the Sigma, or not the Sigma, the Hazard. It could have been a really big punish. Hazard is still kind of sitting like half HP. Oh, he's actually dead to the Torb headshot. That's crazy. Oh,
He's letting his shield regen a bit.
Yeah. I was about to say he's not taking as much damage now that the tank's up in his face, and he doesn't have a reason to cut off support right now.
He also did a good job hitting the Genji with the splash damage of his primary.
Absolutely. You can kind of see that he was fishing for the Juno kill as well, but he was just unable to be out of. She was just unable to be reached.
We have Luis setting up for an ambush on the Ana.
Absolutely. Repeating around.
Absolutely
Gets
jumped.
the kill.
One
Nice.
support down.
I wonder if he's gonna stay in this backline, try to kill the Juno as well. It looks to be that way. They're just not looking. And I mean that's another free pick. They have no support now. We may be down many, but like I said, they have no support. So
Yeah,
got
we
to
have time
reset.
for a reset. If Garrett pulls his shield back, he has time for it to regen.
Yeah, I mean the Genji is kind of he's staggering so hard.
He is. Oh, what?
Ooh, dies to the Soj.
That
I think
is
it's
crazy.
It's just Garrett right now on this point, and he does unfortunately go down. Manny's back though. I don't think it's gonna be able to help. He gets shot out by the wall.
That
too.
is very unfortunate.
Yeah. The Genji no deflect though. This could be kind of big to get an early pick maybe.
That Sojourn just had a good shot right there.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what happens when you fly up into the air. As Venture, you know, you're kind of just like a sitting duck. You know, her best cooldown is probably her dig if it goes through. Just saying, mine never does, and I die.
Sounds like a skill issue, huh?
Hey, I don't want to hear it, Mr. Power Ranger hater.
Hey, it is what it is.
I say we can see that we're setting up on height. They've got that hazard, so they're gonna be able to take high from us as well. But hopefully, if we do well enough to keep it, we see the Wu Yang from our. We use Torb ult. We have Kasune and now Wu Yang ult. Manny does go down, but we're up by the looks of it. Oh, he's missing a bunch of these rocks. Do you think that really affects gameplay much?
It does.
does.
Rock is a huge part of Sigma's.
His kit.
Yeah, his kit.
I say
And his whole cycling of cooldowns.
I know we haven't touched up much about perks, but which one do you think is honestly better in 6?
So it depends on who you're going up against, but personally, my favorite combination of perks for Sigma is the one where the more bullets you eat, the faster your rock comes off cooldown. In combination with the melee perk, where if you punch somebody after 5 direct hits, you shove them away. Otaku Senpai, best of 3 or best of 5? Best of 5.
Is it best of 5?
I thought it was right.
Yeah, it usually is best of 5. You're right. I would say we see Manny actually swap it off the Torb onto the Ashe. Like I said, Manny's Ashe is quite terrifying.
For sure. You never know when you're gonna get bodied. Garrett managed to hit a rock on a half HP Genji, instantly nuking him.
Absolutely, and we see the Zombot invest his. What is it? I said that's a 4K, and we used.
That was huge. Luis absolutely smashed him with his Venture ult.
Absolutely, the Venture ult is massive. I don't know why we use the Mecha ult though. Unfortunately, that we will is a really offensive or defensive.
Hey, sometimes the best defense is a good offense, right?
But like they were already all dead. You know? Luis hit a crazy clip, and he died. But we have ooh, sick flux. It's absolutely no one. And gets
Ooh,
slept for his
huge
troubles.
punish, dang.
Hey, luckily our resident Ana is on it, or Kiri player, with a huge guns. The only problem now is he doesn't have anything purple.
If Sigma would just use his E, ooh, he might live here.
I said we still have Kasune to fight back if need be. I don't know if they really want to use it. You can see Mecha is playing this Wu Yang on this high ground. He's changing position now.
If he does a slam right here, that should save Garrett. I don't know
I
if
don't
he
think
needs to use it though.
But I mean, it's still used. It's not the longest cooldown, and we have Kasune for next fight if we want to use it, because it looks like we are winning this fight.
Yeah, it looks like SEU has taken control of high ground, or at least tried to.
Yeah, you can see Manny picks a coach gun for Earth, so he can get up to those high grounds a lot quicker. Because Genji is unable to get multiple.
Unfortunately, Will, Navarre, like almost everybody's gotten picked off just
I was
then.
about to say, it's just Luis right now, and all he can do is stall point. I mean, he might be able to get out.
There is a
Like,
med
don't-
kit, but nah, he wasn't able to land fast
I
enough.
say he just kind of went too high in the air, and with the Genji's perks, you know, he hits him from half, and it just ticks, tick, 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 tick.
We do still have a good chunk of map left with.
I think
They have a minute left.
I do think we need to pop this Kasune ult before they can build window. This window with the overclock can be
For
really
sure.
massive.
Oh, they used Genji Blade.
There's Dragon Blade. I say
He
and
got
does
folded.
Get the pick, so he doesn't get much value out of it. Bab window is up with overclock. Let's see how they use this. I say you can kind of see that their supports are kind of just in the open, but we're unable to punish. Luis is kind of going back there. The Soj is 1 HP. The supports
Baptiste
are
and Honor
super
locked in
double.
that side room.
Yeah. Ooh, what a rock that
For
we
sure,
saw
for
from
sure.
Lloyd. And yeah, Zomba's just in there killing supports. He's just having fun.
They're chasing them out of town.
Gotta get him out of here. I think he will be able to get away, so we're just gonna reset for next fight. I want to see them push up a little bit, maybe.
For sure,
know,
for
get
sure.
that
It looks
Sigma.
like if the other team manages to get back, they'll have one team fight remaining.
Yeah. Oh, there's an early pick on a Zombot, which may not be the best, but we do have Bob coming up. We already have another Wu ult, and we still have Kasune, which we have yet to drop. But like I said, they do have that overclock, and
Yeah, we
they
have
the
2 ults for
window.
2 ults.
Hey, Manny gets another early pick as well for our team now.
If Garrett would eat that bullet, that'd be crazy.
we
Oh,
got
Wu
the
Yang
Power
ult.
Blast coming in. He's gonna focus on this tank. The tank is down, and he eats a rock. Holy crowd
What
control.
did he even not? Like it looked like he didn't even sit down for that one.
But we get the flux for that kill. He just fakes his death quicker, and we use the Bob to confirm the point, and we do win map 2.
Let's go,
Bang!
Eagles.
Let's go, Eagles. Let's say, so that means now the other team is going to be picking the next map and the next bans. They cannot ban the same character twice, so they can't ban the Ram, or
That
they
is
can't ban
correct.
the Bastion, they can't ban the Reaper, anything like that.
We got arena cam again. This
Yeah.
time it's a bit clearer.
I say,
We can
I don't
see
know,
from
I'd
left to
rather
right.
have the Xbox 360 cam. I did Ash get play of the game. What about our 4Ks, man? I was about to say a fat 4K.
The play of the game system has been a bit janky for a while now.
Yeah, I know you're grateful for that. Tanks don't really get much love on that play of the game.
It's
system.
so funny. It's so funny just watching play the game. You hit somebody once and then it's like, well, that was it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
For a while, like play the game was just like support oriented, where
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
I
you just
saw
see a
that.
Mercy floating around. And they didn't even save anybody.
It's just bland.
They're just there.
Either that or the game was just that uninteresting. you
Oh,
know?
apparently, yeah, sometimes. It's very rare though.
very, very, very rare.
So since we've already won 2 games, that means that
We're on match point now.
yeah,
right?
we are on match point. If we win this next game, that is it. We'll be locked down for the rest of the night.
I say, let's see what we're going to pick or play.
TX Smile, thank you. Let's go Eagles. Let's go Eagles.
Let's go Eagles. I said, what's the question mark though for?
Trying
He's
to hype
questioning
them up.
He's questioning us. No, he's questioning us.
He's questioning everybody else's enthusiasm.
All those exclamation points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why-
we're just focused on the question mark. Oh.
Yeah, why we only got TX Smile in here?
I said, don't forget, if you aren't already following YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, it is TAMUT_esports. You know, lowercase for all of them for Instagram and Twitter, and then TAMU capital, and then with the E capital for YouTube and or Twitch.
Go check them out.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about Twitter changing to X?
I
hate it.
I was never on Twitter. I'm not old enough.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
gonna lie.
wasn't
I'm
either,
not,
but
I'm
it's
not,
still
I'm not
weird
old
to
enough
see
be on
it
Twitter.
change.
I'm not that chronically online. I might play
I'm an
video
old
games.
man. I'm an old man. I do not like change.
Ancient. Who said that?
Oh, come on.
I
I'm
hear
not
your bones
ancient.
creaking
I'm
next to
Unk.
me.
I'm at least Unk.
You're what?
If I'm not ancient, I'm Unk.
I was about to say,
Apparently.
I'm Unc. I have a nephew. He's
I
the
am
cutest
literally an
little thing
uncle.
ever. But like, holy, my friends find any excuse to call me Unc at this point. I say,
Yeah, it's been happening to me more recently too.
I don't know why they're calling you Unc. I can hear your bones creaking, man.
Oh yeah. Listen to this.
Keep that away from me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not trying to.
yeah.
I'm not trying to get my. No.
This is what blue collar work does to you.
Blue collar. You sit on your desk playing video games and then go to class.
You don't know what I did. I worked at FedEx, man. Try lifting forklift forks and tractor tires
Try
all
dealing
day
with
every
people
day.
while selling apartments. I don't know. Talk to me when you.
Okay. My bad. I ain't got a job that's based on Riz.
Can you blame him?
I
Who's to
can't
say?
blame you. If I could get that job, I probably would too.
How about that? Well, I unfortunately did have to. I'm no longer at that job. I have a
Sales
manager
sales is
now.
fun, isn't it?
Huh?
Sales is fun, isn't it?
No.
No?
No.
You don't like chatting people up?
No. I don't like people that much. I promise.
Ah, that's crazy.
No, I'm just a manager now. Doing my
So, do you have any
manager.
predictions on how much time we'll have left over if we win this next game?
What? I
Because we
mean,
just won
'cause
with like, what was that, 2.5 minutes left?
something like that. I do. We did have 2.5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see.
wait. Aren't we going to be going over to Flashpoint?
Oh, Flashpoint? I hope not. If we have the choice between Flashpoint and another, I hope they go Flash. They don't go Flashpoint.
I
Go
like
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. Flashpoint's fun. What I do not like is, what's it called? The one where
Push the bot.
I do not like push. And I don't like that other new game mode where you're pushing towards each other's spawn. It's like a King
Control
of the Hill,
point,
but
right?
5 of them.
Control point?
No,
Or
no,
is it not
no.
control? What is it called?
What is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Clash?
Is it Clash?
Oh,
You
I
know
don't
where
ever play it.
where
If
it's
I
like
ever
5
have the
control
choice to
points.
play it, I will refuse to do it.
For sure. I do not like those maps.
I think if I ever see it voted to my rank matches, I think I'll just go next. just go AFK.
It was funny. Did you actually see the recent Sombra Hat game mode where they brought back old maps like 2CP?
I kind of wish I played it, but
You should have.
busy
It was fun.
man,
It was
busy
fun.
man.
It was funny, like getting in the games and people just being like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Let's
tell they
say
started
old,
playing in
old
Overwatch 2.
Hanaoka. Love that map.
Yeah.
Hanzo's wet dream.
Oh,
All
yeah.
in the cinematics with his scatter arrow.
Yeah, Scatter Arrow was crazy back in the day.
Yeah, you just shoot at tanks' feet, they explode. Kaboom!
Huh, I think someone's in that general direction. Boom!
There's a summer somewhere? Okay. Also, if you guys are interested, we will be streaming one more game. It's going to be R6. I'm going to be casting with Garrett, actually. One of Sanctus Void, our tank player currently.
Yeah, will be phasing me out. They're gonna take me out back and shoot me in the head. Tell me to look.
Whoa!
Hey, look at the rabbits. Look at the rabbits, Lenny.
Hey, man. It's a little far. They've already done it to us once. There's no
Ah.
need to do it again. No, but I say no, but we will have the R6 match after this. Me and Garrett will be streaming. If you guys would like to stick around, stay for that. We will be showcasing our brand new team. This is their first official match, I do believe. Otherwise, we have casted a scrimmage.
I'm excited to see it.
Absolutely, I'm excited to see this. Hopefully, our final game. Knock on wood. But
For
I'm
sure,
ready
for
to see
sure.
this final game. I mean, I think our two tanks. We have seen both of them play, and now it has been fantastic watching both of them play.
It has been great. Which one did you like better? Did you like seeing?
I have a little bit of bias because Zay's my boy, and that's my duo right there. But Garrett did well, I guess.
Yeah,
If I have to not be biased.
he didn't flub it, so gotta give him points there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the only difference between Zay and Garrett is, Zay stuck on the Winston. Even, I say maybe the Sig was a defensive pick, but I mean, I feel like Reinhardt could have worked as well.
I
Reinhardt
kind
was
of agree,
very
but it is
impressive.
nice seeing Sigma because he's more consistent. It's
Absolutely.
nice having that range. It's like Reinhardt, sometimes you just get bad deal. Bad
Honestly, you know what I'm waiting to see? I'm waiting to see a hog,
draw.
or an
Oh,
Orisa, or
the-
a ball. Give me
the-
a ball. Give me Zay ball.
the
Give me Zay
pocket
ball.
pick, the out of pocket.
Just pull it out the pocket. Give me Zayball,
Yeah,
please.
here we got a really big marble.
No, really big marble, and I think he is gonna do a little bit of damage.
Here, let me just trip you up real quick.
I say, hey, I don't want to hear anything about your ball gameplay. You snuck up on me and still lost.
I was goofing off. I sat there for a good couple seconds just watching you like,
Hey man.
does he know?
Hey, a loss is a loss. All I'm saying is
You
still
used
died.
all of your cooldowns. I
And you're
didn't,
the
I
big
didn't have
tank
any of
man.
mine.
You're the big tank man. You were set back to cooldown.
You had 2 lives, Mr. Tracer.
Hey man, I have 125 HP. You have what? 600? Eat bullets.
You also took the medkit too. You took that from me. You
I
stole
did.
that from me.
I
That was the
can't
whole
confirm
reason why I was
stole
there.
That. That is the only reason I think I won. I stole the medkit.
Like I ran in there half health because I was looking for a medkit.
I was too. That was the whole point. They go, hey Jeremiah, there's a ball behind you. I go, really?
I'm just standing there.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Proceeded then lose, but who's to say?
It is what it is. We had a very funny games.
Oh, I was about to say, I do always love our scrimmage, even though a lot of times we got our butts handed to us. It was still always, they were still always good learning. And I was
For
going
sure,
against,
for sure.
I was gonna say, going against a better team, I feel is really nice, and you guys always got to experiment different, strategies that you guys had.
And hey, like y'all did put me in the dirt a couple times. It wasn't just a one and done.
True.
A big issue of mine was I got cocky sometimes with my rhyme.
Really?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
Oh,
say.
whoa.
You don't say.
Yeah, big man with big britches over here. Big britches.
Whoa.
Gets put in a big grave.
Can't confirm. He go for his little sneaky play, and I think we hit you with the honest sleep, right? Or
Yeah. You would either hit me with an honest sleep or y'all would have
Zen
somebody to shove me
Discord.
around.
It's Zen we trust.
It's like I would run away and then y'all were too fast for me. I didn't have a Lucio sometimes.
Yep. Alrighty, it looks like we've got next map and our band. So our next map is gonna be Servaso, which is that Flashpoint map.
I called it. Did I not?
You did. I'll give you that. But
We-
our bands are gonna be Venture and Malga. So Venture is gonna be that character that Luis was playing, and I don't know. I don't really see the Malga ban entirely for any reason. Maybe they see hours that we don't. Maybe they just don't want to deal with a Malga on Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Do you know who banned which? We banned Malga. So yeah. I'm about to say they probably have seen probably hours on Malga. That or maybe you guys had some trauma with a Malga on Flashpoint.
Hey, I give Malgus trauma.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
Yes,
Sure,
yes.
sure. We'll go with that.
But hey, it's not me to worry about right now.
Yeah. Let's say, do you think they're gonna open with Zay on tank, or do you think they're going to open Garrett?
I'm gonna predict Garrett.
Garrett? Okay. What do you think they're gonna open with tank then?
I think they're gonna open up with Reinhardt.
Yeah, Reinhardt. I was gonna say Junker Queen's also another really good.
That is
Maybe
that is
that's
a
why they
strong
got rid of the
possibility.
Malga, just because Junker Queen's fairly hard to play into Malga, because
Mhm.
they both had that self heal, but Malga's is probably a little better,
Yeah.
and he's got that unstoppable charge.
True.
Backward down.
But if they play Reinhardt, maybe it's just to protect that shield from just getting absolutely melted.
That is true, but now they have the Bastion on the board. They've got Sim. There's still plenty of choices.
That is true. They have workarounds here.
This is the only unfortunate part about this game.
I'm curious to see how they're gonna open. If they're gonna just keep on doing what's working. If they're gonna try something new. I can almost guarantee they're gonna have a Sim TP.
I kind of want to see a Zombot Tracer, bro. Luis's Tracers, I love
It would be fun. It would be fun. Just see him blinking all over the place.
I mean, I know last practice, Luis did play a little bit of Sombra too, so Sombra might be in the mix
Oh,
here.
did he?
He was really annoying for the other team. I saw them all the whole time. I'm
Did
just
he
sitting there
diddle?
watching.
Did he diddle the enemy team?
He did. He did a little more than that.
Oh,
I think they all had to go report it or something.
oh, that's crazy.
Nah, but
Maybe
I
we
know
should pass a
Sombra,
whiteboard to somebody so they can doodle the diddling.
do the doodling. That's crazy. But no, Sombra's got that TP, so she goes invisible after teleport, so it makes it really hard to track her. And with the right timing, it can be really easy to and boom.
Oh,
someone's
for
gone.
sure. A big tip for Sombra is to start off with Virus instead of Hack.
Yeah.
Because
then Hack 'em
then,
as
you know,
Virus is
they don't
going.
have time to react to dodge the
True.
virus.
As you can see, we do open with Garrett on this tank, but let's see what our play is going to be. We've got Soj, Pharah, Reinhardt, Congrats, you were correct. We've got Lucio and Kiri. This is a pretty standard lineup, I believe, for you guys. If it wasn't you on the Reinhardt or Sig.
For sure, for sure.
Oh,
We
he
have
actually-
Manny over here about to play some Pharah.
I
Ooh,
love
he's about to
that.
knock some heads.
Hey, all I'm saying, come that one point where there's a little square in the circle, if he fulfills everyone's childish desires, I won't be against it, you know? I say, man, you ever get, does Sig reach up that high with his float perk? I don't think so.
So he doesn't reach all the way up there. What he would need is he would need just something small to step onto.
Yeah,
first.
like a life lever pedal or something. Just go through the top.
Oh,
with
not even
flux.
life weaver pedal. If he just steps onto like the base of the fountain, he probably has enough height.
Interesting. Let's say, Manny gets
Oh.
an early pick onto the Lucio, and maybe the Bap.
Both
Bap
both
dies,
supports
both
down.
supports are down. There goes the Soj as well.
That's 3 out of 5 down. We
And
have
it
some
is
support
3
from
out of
Manny in the
5.
group.
They're stuck to Vendetta and now Horse. I think they're just going to get the point, and they're going to stick. You can see Garrett's going to stay close up here, trying to keep that pressure on them. You could see that Vendetta, or was it Lucio, was already low. Vendetta's stuck in this room, but she is able to get out with her E. Garrett's going to have to back up now. The Horse burned her cooldown. She still has Fortify and Horse Spin.
I don't know if you heard that, but we also had some huge support for both Manny and the entire Eagles team.
Absolutely, and that's always great to hear. The Zombot gets early picked, unfortunately. You know, Garrett's kind of stuck on point, trying to fight this team. And
He's
coming
doing what he
by. I
can,
don't
though.
think he's going to be able to find a pick. He's low and does die to the bat.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
We already have 60% charge though.
So Soldier gets our tank, and it does look like Mecha's going to fall to the Vendetta, as well as Gallo dropping to the Baptiste. And like I said, there's Zomba on, you know.
On the
there's
Tracer, yeah, you called it.
What was he playing before? Was it Vendetta? Or no, it was Soj. He's playing the
Yeah,
Soj
yeah, yeah.
now. Or he was going from Soj to Tracer. Do you think he's gonna play well into
Oh,
the
is he
Vendetta? The Vendetta?
Oh, he
he's just
swapped the
going
Soldier?
Actually.
Interesting.
I say, like we were talking beforehand, you know, not always switching could be a better play than switching. But if it's not working, you know, there's no need to force on. The Vendetta is going to be very scary though.
Oh, for sure, especially in an enclosed chunk of the map like this.
I say there are still definitely some more open parts of this map, but it's still scary.
Manny's
And
looking
he's
for a
going
pick
the
on the
flank.
Baptiste.
He does have ult here. He might, if he can find the kill onto the Baptiste, he may try to barrage. but he does fall
Unfortunate,
to
he
the
crossed
Soldier.
through a bad time.
Yeah, I do believe we're gonna have to go for another fight because our Skiri did also get picked off fairly early, and there's that Vendetta once again.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough time for another fight on this point. We
Maybe.
might just
Not
have to give it
unless-
up.
Maybe Mecha can stall for just enough time for maybe, you know, Garrett or Manny to get back. Mecha
Unfortunate.
does fall, and that's gonna be first point for the other team. And Manny gonna try to get out to save, hopefully time, but he does fall.
I believe maybe if we had seen the fair ult a bit earlier, we could have had that point, but maybe they were just trying to be economical.
I think it's really hard to play far right now, especially against the Vendetta Soldier.
Oh,
You know,
for
Vendetta
sure.
hits him once, he's dropped to the ground, and Soldier just gets the freest beam on him because he's got to get up, but he's so slow.
It's like
after
they
his
have
cooldowns.
2 hit scans on the team right now, so Fair's definitely going to have a rough time.
They don't. I mean, they have Baptiste technically, yes, but
Yeah,
now we
hit-
can see, you know, Luis is on the Reaper instead.
Oh, but enemy
Defensive
team has a
ult
Lucio
from
beat.
The other Lucio comes out. Our Lucio comes out now. We see Terra Surge come out as well. Cleanse used to help pull out.
Lucio
Terra
solo,
Surge.
Lucio
Gets the
drops.
kill on the Lucio.
We have a swap to Bastion.
And we dropped. We didn't use Fire Barrage.
I believe I saw a Baptiste ult get used, his window.
I believe so.
Yes,
it does
yes, he
look
did.
like we still do lose that fight. That Vendetta is just so aggressive right now, and they still are sitting on 2 ults here. Manny is 50% to his ult. We're 50 to Reaper ult, Death Blossom, and we're
We're
75.
swapping to Hog.
Swap Hog, and I don't know if I
Sombra
like.
from Reaper.
I just don't know how much I like him playing all these different characters. I think maybe he needs to pick up the Vendetta himself. The Vendetta is
maybe,
very
maybe.
aggressive.
I'm also not a fan of Hog on this map, but we'll see if he plays
I mean,
it well.
if he's able to play his space right, the only problem I see is that Horse. Hog is a very good counter for Vendetta. You know, that block, he gets hooked and he's dead. You know, it doesn't matter. One-shot combo is
Looks
still
like
scary.
Manny is getting a pick on Baptiste.
Manny gets an early pick, and we get the
Katsune
Soldier.
rush.
You can see that this Vendetta is trying to go for
Ooh.
ult, and we shut it down.
Cancelled
Good
that ult. That
job,
was great
Manny.
work by Manny.
Yep. Now it's just cleanup crew. Cleanup crew. Oh, and there goes the
Lucio in the drink.
Lucio I mean, who said that?
It was great seeing Lucio go in the drink.
Absolutely. And now we have Bastional. Maybe Garrett, or not Garrett, Manny will use this aggressively, probably early on.
Looking
But-
over in chat, we have some support for Eagles
Absolutely.
and Garrett.
Hey, I'm
from
just
Creep
seeing a lot of
Machine and
support
TX
for
File.
Garrett. You can see that Luis is playing here close. He's going to have to be forced out because this whole team is here. I think Garrett is now up forward. No, he dropped back now. So Luis taking that off angle, trying to get some picks. some
He's probably
damage.
just trying to get some ult charge here, maybe
Yeah,
get a
probably.
side
He's
pick,
gonna
yeah.
have to reposition because this Vendetta, if they find their location, he's kind of cooked.
Nah, I think he's chilling.
Manny going through his first rotation.
Watch,
Bash-
watch. I bet we're about to see a
Bastion.
not a Baptiste ult, a Bastional here.
Yeah, well, they did use Terra Surge.
Called
There
it.
we go. Bastional. Let's see where we find. Did we find the kill? We do not. find the
Unfortunately
kill,
not, but
unfortunately.
we did manage to pressure on into an off space.
Yeah, but we're now down 1 right now. I do believe all we're left to is or I think we're up 1 actually. I may have lied. There goes Mecha on the Lucio. I think
Ooh.
we're down to Mecha and the horse.
Well, we still have point though, and he's delaying. It's
We
99
do,
to
we do.
79.
He does have B. If he could possibly drop back and we can have a quick fight here, because that's what we're gonna have to have.
Yeah, I mean, if they stayed there longer, they likely would have died. But now we just got to
That's it.
work our way back in.
Let's say we have Garrett possibly building his ults.
We have a
It's
B.
purple, good cleanse though out of our purple. We see both Lucio ults go down.
Oh, I didn't even notice, but Manny has a self-heal perk.
He does have the self-heal perk as well as the heal in ult. You can see Garrett, he actually gets a kill on the Lucio because he is able to build his ult. Vendetta's stuck blocking, but it's not much he can really do. Horse.
Orisa is hurt. Vendetta's about to go down.
Oh, Vendetta is down. Manny unable to get that self-heal. It is just Hog and Lucio on the point. Now,
But we
are they
have
gonna be able
point.
to get a touch with this soldier? No. He keys him away, and we get next point.
So far, we're mirroring. It's pretty close.
That's 1-1
Got
now.
support in the background.
It's now 1-1. Luckily, I think we're gonna go into a neutral fight here. Unless they use Terra Surge, but we also do have Kitsune and EMP here for this next fight.
Yeah, currently, unfortunately, SEU does have the ult advantage.
I do believe if Luis can get this ult built, I think.
Ooh, that was
pick
an
from
early pick
Garrett,
on the
huge.
Lucio. That was
You saw the
huge.
cooldown as well from the sleep. The Ana has
For
no more
sure.
sleep. She's stuck with just her anti-nade.
Ooh,
Finds the
snatch
hook on
back
the Ana
in.
and
Let's
gets
go,
another
Garrett.
kill. And he's able to survive. Horse is dead. Vendetta's stuck, and she's dead as well. I think this is going to be a clean fight from the side of TAMU. And we didn't have to use the ults. We have Luis early setting up for this EMP, possibly.
For sure, for sure. And we are really close to another Bastion ult. We have
had
3
Bastion,
versus
matter
their
of fact.
3.
I'm honestly though, I'm scared for this Nano Vendetta. I think Luis needs to save it for that Vendetta, because if they get nanoed and they pop ult, it's a quick early pick. We find the pick though early, and we pop the Vendetta or the EMP. I do
That
believe
was
this is going to be another
huge.
fight win. Yes, for the side of TAMUT.
That was a nice team wipe from our team. We may have traded Luis, but we got 5.
That is true. You know, that's going to be a really, I mean, and most of the time Sombra doesn't play with her team. She tries to find that individual who's by herself.
For sure, for
I
sure.
don't know how much I like them
I'm
playing up this
expecting to
far.
see a Bastion ult here in a couple seconds.
I was about to say, they also have Lucio B, which is uncontested. They have Nano, but that's about it. And like I said, that Vendetta ult with Nano can be scary.
I think we might be holding Kitsune Rush for Hog ult.
Yep, there goes Manny. He gets the kill on the Lucio, so even if he was able to build the beat, he couldn't use it now. I was about to say, Manny almost fighting the kill on Soldier ult.
SEU using Soldier ult, but
Yeah,
he's
they
down.
also use Terra Surge. Manny is going to unfortunately go down here. We do still have 3 ults to go into this next fight, and all they have is Nano Vendetta.
We are at 99%. All we have to do is win 1 team fight.
Absolutely.
And now we have the Hog ult combination with the Kitsune Rush, the
I say,
Kyrie ult.
do we want to use Kitsune or do we want to use that B? Because Vendetta ult does go through B, it doesn't matter. And you can see the swap from the Soldier to the Reaper as well.
So honestly, if it were me, I would just do the Hog Kitsune Rush. You know, just go ahead and steamroll the victory. Doesn't matter if you
Do
use
think
2
need
ults.
Hog per se, or just a really good kit. You can see the turret form though popped out. He has to use beat to save his Hog because he is purple. Hog uses his ult as well. Hog finds 1, finds 2.
That was such a huge
Yes,
beat. It absolutely
Garrett
kept
finds
that fight
3
going.
as well as the cleanup from Zomba getting 2. That is a great team fight, and I do believe that's going to be our second point. They're going to not be able to touch unless Lucio hits a crazy roll-up, but even then, I don't think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
saving
for
that
sure.
point.
And I think we even saw a little bit of micromanaging from Garrett, actively choosing not to heal himself. so that Navarre or Will could get a little bit of ult charge from healing him.
Absolutely. I mean, I do also know he picked the Hog perk where, his Take a Breather does give him some excess mobility. So even while
For
purple,
sure.
it's good to heal just to be able to reposition behind.
Also, what is that second perk? Is that the
That's
reload
the
perk?
reload, yeah. That's the reload perk. So whenever he hooks, he gets 2 bullets back.
Interesting, interesting. That makes it very consistent. So like even if you burn through all your bullets, throw out of the hook, you get the finisher.
I'm about to say, it's going to be really hard for him to find his pick, but he opens up
Oh.
against the horse. Horse
That's
Fortify is pushed
unfortunate.
out. He does
Bastional-
unfortunately die, but Manny is looking for this ult, but I think it got canceled. We may need to get back onto a player cam. No, you're good. You can see, we did lose too. I don't know if we're gonna try to take this reset. Luis is getting out. He's all the way out.
What's up?
But I say we've got both the Luis has picked the healing perk for his translocator and his virus that transfers now. So if he hits one good, and he's off the
my,
map!
no!
He's off the map.
No!
No, truly
It's
tragic.
unfortunate. He had to nerf himself real quick.
I'm just glad we got that, so he can't say he didn't.
Yeah. That's right. That's
Maybe
right.
Garrett was going for the same play. You see
That's
that?
right,
He
we
kinda-
got
he
that
walked to the
clipped.
side. Ooh, misses the hook on the Reaper. That could have been an early pick for his team.
I think he got the fade out though.
I don't know if he did. I think he just fell. Unfortunately, he missed.
Oh
it. He
no
is
no 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 no
slugged.
no!
He does get purple, but it's an instant cleanse. No more.
That was
shield
good work
for
from
Horse,
our,
But she does have her other cooldown. She still has spear, and she hooks the Reaper. He gets his.
He is in the middle of a firestorm though.
Yeah, I'm about to say they did drop B. They still have Nano and.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, Garrett's
Folded.
unable to get anything. For
This is
value.
a close one. This is a close one right
We
here.
have EMP though. We have EMP. Manny swapped to Echo actually. We are getting close to Kasune. This is going to be last point. Both teams are on match point. We
Yeah.
have a big ult to open. with,
SEU is crazy close to having 4 ults.
yeah, I'm about to say we did also get the Sig swap as well. Luis is getting pushed out a little bit. Manny is going to try to take advantage of the fact that he can create a lot of space away from these people who have been diving him.
If he manages to get his Echo ult, who do you think he's gonna pick?
Vendetta might be huge. I think Reaper, Terror Surge, or Vendetta. I think that's as much as I would love a support ult, because a good support ult is always fun. I just think that damage will be so much better.
Now, did you see what happened there? The Reaper tried to go for a med kit, but ended up not being able to
Yeah,
because our
there was a hack on it.
Yeah.
I say Manny has full perks now as well, because once you get further into the game, I do believe it gives you your perks faster, so it's not too unbeneficial to swap last second.
Oh,
Manny has copy up. We have B up. We use Kasune.
We have some swaps from SEU
They
from
lose
Orisa
Terror
to
Surge,
Hazard.
and they lose Kasune. So now they've got to rebuild that. We have an uncontested beat at this point. We do have Vendetta ult, which is the only problem when it comes to this beat drop.
I have a feeling we might see a Reaper copy.
Maybe, possibly. I think we almost get able to chip out the Hazard there.
I
Too
believe
bad
Garrett's gonna go over here to cut off the Kiri.
Yep. Oh,
Oh.
Vendetta dies early actually to our Sombra. Reaper is no fade. I don't know if that was the best play for him. Yeah, Murphy, he actually gets 2.
Reaper
What a
wasted
flick
his ult.
from Garrett, by the
For
way.
sure, for sure.
I say it's just cleanup crew.
Did you see Reaper die as soon as he tried to use his ult?
Hey, he did get 2 though. Unfortunately, he was able to get 2. But I mean, he did have a very telegraphed. But I mean, he may have that perk where he gets that increased speed and whatnot.
Oh, that is true. You might have had that.
I think that's what he was fishing for.
We're about to
We
have
use EMP
Sigma
on
ult.
the moving.
If we win this fight, we win the game,
Yep,
and
we
that'll
have-
be it for the
we
night.
have Flux if need be. We can probably see 9
Yep.
if need. No
Force the-
cleanse.
Forced.
Stuck up in the air.
Smack 'em.
Slam. And they're dead. I do believe this is. We
I
actually
think
see
that's
the
Jover.
Ram copy because last second they swapped
Yes,
Ram.
yes.
That's crazy. And it's going to be a 3-0 for TAMUT. What a great games from us. Great games from
It's great to see this cooperation and teamwork from
Absolutely.
Eagles.
From such new people, seeing both Zay and Garrett open up and do really well in their respective categories.
We have the arena cam. They're watching Manny and his Bastion
Absolutely.
play the game, I
Manny
believe.
Bastion. But no, it was absolutely great to see both tanks get their time to shine and show off really well. I think both of them played really well. I just think the maps definitely favored Garrett.
For sure, for sure. Do you think they would have liked to have lost just one game so they could kind of even out the tank usage?
I don't know. Maybe next time we'll just see Zay more often.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
I was about to say no, but that was definitely really great seeing our team do so well for their first game back after a long break. You know, having a few practices beforehand, and I wonder if we'll have some interviews.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here's hoping that they run over here in just a minute.
Well, you know, we gotta let them pack up, get their
Oh
things
yeah, yeah, yeah.
together.
You gotta let them revel in the glory, right?
Absolutely, I don't blame them. I would be over there celebrating if I wasn't casting. Um, I was about to say everyone played really well. I'm so proud of everyone.
Mhm, mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
That's how I like it. Oh, Amari's in chat.
Amari's been in chat. He
Smile
is
and
our
Amari
biggest
are just
supporter.
starting up another another riot. They're just starting a riot. See, they're just starting a riot. Let's go, Eagles. Hello, we got some of our
Hey,
lovely
score.
fans here now. Lovely
We
fans.
got
Too bad we
Ethan in
don't
the
have an
background
arena
over
cam, or
here.
not an arena cam, a crowd cam. I say, hi Ethan. Hi Ethan. Oh, sorry, Scory. Scory just ran into my chair. Crazy.
Wow, so rude, am I right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was about to say I did nothing wrong. She
Yeah,
ran
you
into
got in
my
her
chair.
way. That's so rude, man.
She's in my area. She's in the casting box. That's not my fault.
Well, so anyways, what was your favorite part of
My
these games?
favorite part was probably I don't even know. I think just 2 CP. I think our two capture points were really well seen that dive because I know a lot of times you don't specialize in dive, so seeing our team be able to have that play style was always great to see.
It is very nice.
And I think that's not a knock to you because you didn't have what they had because they now have two different tanks that have the different play styles. I do believe we have our team.
We got the gang rolling in.
We got the gang.
Would you like to take the reins for the interviews, or should I?
Or do you, since I'm gonna be casting Rock
Oh
Rainbow?
no.
Do you want to have it since I'll be casting an R6?
Oh, we could play rock paper scissors for it. Rock paper scissors shoot. All right, I guess I'm
Ah.
doing it.
Pre-recorded, pre-recorded. Alrighty, guys. Who wants to be first interview? All
Get
right,
on
come
in
here, Zay.
here.
Right after we get these, I think they start soon. Alrighty, big man Aqua Nova, get your butt in this chair. Oh no, you're just gonna steal mine. Steal mine. Steal mine. Do I have to steal yours? Yes, but I have one though. It's
Yeah,
just for
he's
you.
chilling. He's chilling. No, stay in. Keep your pretty face in here.
Hello.
So Zay, how did you feel having your first game be successful?
Um, very excited. Kind of how it went down. I really like the energy, the emotion that we went through. Um, it just makes everyone on the team, everyone in the room excited for the season to see what it holds.
For sure, for sure. The comms were like barking dogs, right?
Actually, it was not that bad.
Oh, really?
No, very planned out. Everything was planned. Um, obviously the deaths weren't, but we got there. We definitely got there. It wasn't too cluttered. Definitely better than last semester for sure.
So how did you feel having the enemy team keep on swapping around when you were playing Monkey on Ilios?
Well, first off, opening a mirror and getting them to swap first is always a good feeling.
It's aura.
It's 100% aura. They just started realizing that their characters one by one weren't doing enough, weren't doing anything. I definitely think my approach, because I remember asking how they wanted me to approach it before we started the game, knowing what they were going to play. And we kind of knew that they were going to play a dive,
Hmm.
something similar to what I play. So like I said, it was kind of one of those where we're all just like in the mindset we're gonna feel it out, see what they do, and then react around it, which is not always the best play, but it worked out for us. Able to shut down the Winston. Vendetta was annoying, shut her down, got the bubbles out.
It was very exciting seeing you work.
I was about to
Yes.
say, as well as saying that you guys did do a little bit of research. What were some of the thought process behind the bands? You guys had the what was it, the Ram band, the Malka band.
Yeah.
Um, like we said, the strategy, kind of going into it, we have the two tanks switching for whenever we need them. I play a lot of dive. Garrett playing the rest of the roster, not really, but
I was
playing the
actually gonna
brawl.
ask, how did you feel like only ended up playing that one map or that one game?
You would think that like well, we won. Why would you switch it out, right? But no, actually, the way I kind of see it is, I went in there. Uh, if you, I don't know if y'all didn't get to hear the comms inside first match. Vibes all the way through the roof. We were in there. We were laughing, yelling. We were just doing whatever we needed to do. Going into the next round, we knew I knew we were gonna switch into Garrett because first of all, I didn't have to play Hollywood, so I'm good. I hate that map. Holy, that
That's
map
great.
is buns. I hate that map.
Straight up, straight up.
Yes. Yeah. No,
Y'all had like
very
two and a
clean
half
first
minutes
fight.
left.
Very clean first fight. But kind of going back to your question, the bans they banned Reaper because, like you said, they also wanted to go the Winston. So obviously, we just kept on with the bans. We knew, okay, they're gonna play dive. If you're gonna ban a Reaper, it's probably gonna be Winston. Um, we banned Ram. We banned Ram. Like I said, after first map went through, it was kind of I believe who was banned first. I believe it was a Bastion. Yeah, they kind of oh, we banned Monkey. I forgot about that. We banned Winston on second. Um
That was very confusing.
yeah, we're swapping out Garrett. Garrett's better at the brawl. Run it down as you see. He plays the hog. He plays the Reinhardt. Um,
We also saw
ha-
a little bit of Sig there
we
too.
do have the Sigma in the bag, in the back pocket if needed. So those bans were kind of like we knew we're swapping off a monkey. Monkey's able to be played. Get him off a monkey. Nope,
Yeah,
they
they
tried
just
to
cut
stick
it.
to Hazard, which is kind of wishy-washy. If you don't have a team that's able to capitalize on the walls, on the plays, like we talked about last semester, it's just not worth it. It's never worth it.
Hmm.
100%. They even switched to the Ram. This team loves block slop. Our team's very, yeah, our team's very accustomed to the block slop, so we know what we're doing playing into it. So that was kind of the idea. We know we wouldn't have a monkey anymore. We weren't gonna be playing dive. So get him out of here. Force the rundown. Um, so yeah,
Are you excited for the next game?
yeah. No, I can't wait to play. It was definitely very fun. The Zayball, it's coming. It's in the works. We will have the Zayball. We will have
Yeah,
the
don't
Hammy
worry, don't
coming.
worry. We're gonna do a photo shoot of you slam dunking it.
I will. I'll be back. If you see the Zayball, it will be back. And it will be a little hamster that has bumblebee wings.
Do they be ballin'?
100%.
I think so. I think so.
Who
It
do
was
y'all
nice
want?
talking to you.
Who do y'all want? It was nice. It was nice. Whoever you decide. Yeah, we'll talk to the next tank. Gare Bear. Gare Bear. Here, take my chair.
Big man
I
on
am
campus, huh?
here. Yes, sir.
Big man swinging that hammer. We saw
Yeah,
that.
that one. Mhm. Whenever I was playing Zig.
Did you have fun
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
hitting
you're
that
right.
shatter
Whole
earlier?
point of that was be as aggressive as possible, especially with Manny playing Sim, and just force high ground, get them off high ground. Especially that Torb. That Torb had some pretty good turret angles. So he,
Oh,
that-
let's not rib him about
I
that
heard no
one.
footsteps. All I see is someone poking me in the back. I go, what's going on? Oh.
He finished him off. It ain't no big deal.
Maybe. I try my best to keep that Torb under control, get him off height. It was kind of weird, especially playing into Hollywood. You would expect them to play more of like sniping characters, more poke. They opened Hazard. They played a Hazard the entire game. Yeah, they definitely kind of kept the Ram in the bag, which I was really surprised of, because we knew that they played Ram at some point, or that they would try to, but they didn't until Cervasa like the last point. We banned Ram first map, so and especially with like my mains being like Brian, Sig. I mean I play more than that, but you'd expect them to kind of play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was very nice seeing you absolutely snatch them. Especially at one point, Anna was right about to get away. They were at the very edge of your range, and get over
Yeah.
here.
Watched you miss 2 hooks on a Reaper, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
Whatever gets the win. Am
That's
I
okay.
right?
No one can be perfect with that, especially with the hooks. Now the whole hog. That was kind of tough.
What was it, 3
I got a three-piece.
For
Three-piece
sure.
wombo
For sure.
combo. No,
I
especially
think I
like
also saw you snatch a Lucio, didn't you?
maybe. I tried.
Did you ever think about playing the Junker Queen? What I was kind of thinking whenever you guys banned them out, maybe a Junker Queen.
I don't know. I thought about it, but then like from our comp, I knew especially like with everyone having such like good individual playstyles, everyone plays so aggressive. I knew if I were to switch Hog, especially into that, I think playing JQ would have been a little bit harder, especially with their Orisa. So the whole point of me switching Hog, I was like, okay, Vendetta, I feel like she's getting a little bit more, what's the word? Pressure. I feel like she's getting more pressure, so I was trying to focus her a little bit more. She was taking some heavy off angles.
I was about to say Vendetta was very problematic. You know, she was able to get into your backline. You guys did deal with her really well.
Yeah.
How new she still is, kind of ish.
Mhm.
But I mean, also having the hook on the Orisa to maybe put her out of position, burn cooldowns, force her back into an area
Yeah.
she needs to be.
The whole point of me, because the way that I want to play Hog is I want to take as many off angles as possible. Try to be aggressive in way. Kind of treat him as dive.
Right.
Yeah, try
Which-
to find the first pick. Just ignore the Orisa. Try to get the first pick.
Your
but
aggression was definitely enabled by Navarre on Lucio, weren't you?
Navarre
able to run around,
is
right?
Awesome.
We love
Yeah.
Lucio. I think that's what you really liked back in last semester. You know, having that Juno or Lucio be able to be played and played well.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a very like aggressive player. So having that Lucio, having that Juno, especially with me, is able to get me in and out. Especially like Will playing Kiri. He had some awesome Suzus
I
on
was
me.
gonna say there was
He-
many times where you got hit with an anti, you're down to like 20 HP, and then boom, Suzu.
Yeah.
Slept that one time, you know, you wake up, run around the corner, you get hit with the anti, you're 200 HP. I mean, you get hit with the anti and immediately Suzu. Like it was insane. It was like
he-
Premonition, right?
Listen, they are some of the best support players I think I have ever played with. They are awesome, especially with the Suzus.
shout out Keith, right?
Anyways, so we won. I'm really happy the way that we played.
I say it was a really great showcasing from all of you guys. You know,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you and Zay.
Yeah.
Being on your team with you guys, to seeing you now excel on this new team. We were kind of scared for that, you know, chemistry to not be there. But you know, it almost looks like you've been playing all summer.
Yeah, and I have to give-
seamless transition.
Winter break, everything.
Yeah, and I have to give props to Zay as well because I mean he playing into like controllers matching their Winston, he did awesome. He dove whenever he needed.
Took him off the Winter.
Y'all gotta gas each other
took
up,
him
am I
off.
right?
And
Off the Winter, brain controlled him to lock Diva for some reason.
Yeah, am I right? Like,
especially after her nerf.
I think I'm gonna counter myself real quick.
Let me pick a even harder counter. I got this, guys. Don't worry, I'm locked.
So,
Yeah,
I think everyone played very, very well. And we took the W. I mean, that's all that matters. So,
So, is there anything that you wish to improve about yourself, like your gameplay?
like I said, I'm a very aggressive player. There are some points that I don't need to be like as aggressive. Especially if I'm playing like Sig or Reinhardt, I can definitely be known to get in there whenever I don't need to be. Just utilizing when to be aggressive is one of the biggest things that I need. And then obviously, you know, aim training. Even though
for
I
sure.
can hit the majority of my hooks with Hog, it's not perfect. No one's perfect, not even a pro player. Just game sense, taking our off angles, knowing where to set up, map sense obviously. Um,
Speaking about your aim, it was funny. Right before y'all started, I was gassing you up. I was gassing up your rocks, and then like miss, and then you started locking in.
yeah.
But it was funny
I'm
because
not
I was
gonna
like,
lie,
oh,
on
I just said
Saravasa,
really
there
good
was a
things.
stray Lucio just like gliding around. I didn't even see him. I didn't even hear him. I just
saw that.
I threw a rock. I don't even know who I was trying to hit, but then I killed Lucio. I was like, I killed Lucio. So
Well, thank you for your time, Gary.
Yeah.
I do think we got a few other people.
that's all
Oh
good.
yeah, we can't take up all the time.
Is our Lucio in the building?
Give me a fist bump.
Hey,
Hey,
he's looking for
hey.
a bump.
Thank y'all for casting, by the way. Y'all are awesome.
You ready to cast me for Siege?
Yes, sir.
Alright, get out of here.
Navarre, the man, the myth, the legend, the Lucio. Lucio, ow. Doing all right.
How did it feel being back off for winter break?
How do it feel? Man, I was playing every single day. And no, it wasn't. No, I freaked out. But how? Is that good? That's good. So, wait, what was the question? How do I feel? I feel amazing. I was ready. I was ready for them to lose it. I wanted. Oh my! This is the exact moment I was waiting for. Watching the enemy team and also reviewing. Reviewing. That is so much freaking fun. That's so much fun. Yeah. Yeah. It was still. It was a good. It was a good team. Yeah. New Year? Oh, huh? No. Why would I? No, no, no. Why would I? No, 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 no.
Honestly, I'm
I don't
talking
put
less.
bias
You
with
might want
anyone.
this.
And even the players. But for sure, from last year to this year,
Mhm.
I feel like it's for sure it's way better.
Yeah.
100% it's way better. Like the team is like just we're just connected
Yeah.
over like since like last semester and this like
Mhm.
semester. Like it's so smooth. It's
I'm
so
about to say.
good.
I mean, yeah, and as well as well, and
Yeah.
like let's
Yeah.
not knock Logan too much. He
My
did have a
bad.
great season, but he
No.
didn't have the benefit that Zay and now Garrett have, being
Yeah.
able to swap tanks for the different playstyles. Because
Yeah.
he was kind of forced to learn both dive, poke, brawl, which
Yeah.
should be in the bag,
I
but
gotta,
it is
I gotta
it
put the
is a
Sigma in
big
the bag.
axe. It is a big axe. Mhm.
Yeah.
I say, are we gonna see anything other than Lucio? Because I know during scrims you played a lot of Alari.
I did play. I played
You just
Wu
a Wu.
Yang. I
That
played
Wu
Wu
was
Yang.
nice. There was a
No,
little. I think
no.
there may have been a miscommunication on the Kiri title blast on
No, 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 no.
Hollywood.
I'm into the new venture. I'm into new venture.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one. But,
After she already killed the whole team.
let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. No. Yes, something different from Lucio. Yes, like if there's like a, I don't know, if I'm not really comfortable on defense,
Yeah,
I'll play Wu Yang. Honestly, I think that's fine.
yeah.
I'll play Wu Yang because Lucio on defense, oh, that's of his bunions. I do not like that. Like
Yeah.
I want to gank. I want to gank.
Yeah,
I
we
want
saw
to
you.
gank.
You went for your fights. You diffed their Lucio a couple of times.
Yes.
Environmental kill on Servasa. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, excellent
Yeah.
ganks. Like that's why defense
Yeah.
is like not it. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie sometimes, but dub's dub, no
Yeah.
matter.
What are some
Exact-
of your expectations going further on? I think is our final question that we've got for you, good
My
sir.
expectations?
Yeah.
We're gonna win every single match. That's
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
about to do. As a team, we're gonna win every single match, no matter
Alright.
if they're like semi-pro. We're gonna win. We
Yeah?
are going to win
You're gonna
every
win?
single match. Yes.
Well, guess what? I'm ready to catch that. You better. I'm
I
expecting big things from you guys. Yes, of
Yes.
course, of course.
All right. You know what I expect.
Don't worry,
You just
don't
know.
worry.
You just know.
Yes,
you know
we
we
already
about
know.
to win. Exactly,
I'm about to say,
bro.
alright,
Gonna
well,
get 5K. I'm gonna get a 5K
You're
next
gonna
game. If I don't get a 5K, I don't get a 5K. That's all there
you
is.
get 5K? Okay.
That's all. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to
Alright,
it.
alright, alright.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It
All
was
right,
nice.
I think next we want Will. Give us
Will.
Will. Give us our comfort
Will,
streamer.
Will,
Give us our
Will,
comfort
Will.
streamer.
Will.
Will. Will. Will. It's our favorite comfort streamer. Our favorite comfort streamer. Hello, hello, Mr. Will. How are we doing today?
Sir, I am doing excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent this win.
I saw you playing a lot of Kiri today. Not a lot of your Ana. Was that something you wanted, or are you kind of wanting to go back to a comfort pick?
I think I wanted to. Ana is like it's pretty hard to pick right now in this meta
Yeah.
specifically too. You probably saw on the cast, right? They were playing hyper dive, hyper aggro, a lot
Yeah.
of speed. So
That
I thought
Vendetta.
yeah, exactly, right. I thought that would be too much of a liability to my
Yeah.
team if I was playing Ana. So I opted to just like stay Kiriko and get a value
Yeah.
through there. Yeah.
I say we were talking earlier to Garrett. Man, a lot of times, and he'd hit that purple state, instant, like precognition or something.
Yes.
Is yeah.
I appreciate it, man, but
Let's
like, I
say-
mean, that's like my fault.
No,
but
you're good,
That's
you're good.
like
Keep going.
I play Ana,
Mhm.
so I know like the openings that I would be looking for personally.
Yeah.
So I'm holding for it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's it. Mm.
I don't know. I think you probably saw it too, but
Yeah.
I let Zay die a few times for the picks.
We may have let them die a few times, but they're new tanks. But speaking of them, how did you feel playing with them? Was it, kind of seamless? Was there a little difficulty somewhere?
I think that beyond anything else I have to say, I am very proud of them. I
Yeah.
think they've grown a lot as players. I think they've gotten a lot better within
Yeah.
the span of like a month or so.
Yeah.
We put this on them. Basically we just dropped this on their head.
Yeah, I was about to
And-
say, and I know like during winter break, I played with Zay, of course, and like Garrett as well. They put an insane amount of hours, hours that I didn't even put.
Yeah, no, I think that they've done a really good job of adapting to the new meta, adapting
Absolutely.
to a new team. Just very proud of them. And I think that given time, given
Mhm.
just a bit more, like a few more games, a
Mhm.
bit more practices, I think that they can fit in just as seamlessly as you did,
Yeah,
Logan. Yeah, no,
I say definitely round out character pools so you guys figure out what you want to work on which with map.
absolutely. I think that's the biggest advantage of having a six-man roster
Yeah.
is that you can have a lot of flexibility between the players,
Mhm.
and having an off and main tank, it makes it
Yeah.
a lot easier to like draft into maps that
Mhm.
it might be a bit harder, it might
Yeah.
be a bit less optimized for like
Exactly.
a certain character. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
You wouldn't have to have a bias, would you, for either tank now, would
A
you?
bias.
Hmm.
I think I have to
What about the
say
Boofersmerts player, you know?
Boofishmerts. I don't know about Boofer. I
That
can't
was
lie.
hey,
I don't know
that was
about
that
Boof.
was your whole shtick, the
That
whole
was
break.
hey, listen. I threatened them with the idea of Boofishmerts.
Absolutely.
Like,
What I'm hearing is the rage bait worked in their favor.
absolutely, absolutely. That's yeah. You gotta like pressure makes diamonds. You know.
Pressure makes diamonds.
A favorite map? Oh, this for this set,
Yeah, for this
I
set.
even though Suravasa was a complete mess, I loved it. It was so much fun.
What about your Hollywood? You guys had some really good attacks on first point and third point.
I would agree with that, but then I don't know if you guys got it on cast actually, but Manny he sent his Robert and I won't lie. I think Robert he had to take a bit of a break. I think he was on hiatus. I think bro
No,
ran
I
straight
think
past the.
no, he was stuck on point. You know who did may have messed up?
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
yeah. They were all just all dead. They were all just gone by the time. Because he was building during that fight and he got the fight and dropped it.
Ah,
I
I
will
see. I
say
see.
though, the Mecha title blast on you though. How you feel about that one
The
after
mecha,
4K?
the mecha Tide Pod. There was no
The
one to shoot
time
at.
there was no one.
There were no
They were
bodies.
all dead to the Adventure
No.
ult.
Yeah, Luis found like he found five.
Yeah,
He
he
killed the
well
whole
he
world.
he found two and then he just converted.
That's true.
I say you did not die. That is a good point.
That is true. I survived the entirety of that
That is
that
true.
defense half. I was very
Yes.
proud of it, and then I died instantly.
Sorry, I'm sorry. My legs are just long. Don't
Yeah,
worry, I
that's
can
right.
scoot you
Ooh,
back
look
in.
at that! Look at that! Hey, I'll let y'all take the screen, bro.
Nah,
It's okay.
all right. Well,
Mm.
I say
Nah,
I don't. What are some of your expectations in the upcoming season? Is our final question.
I am very, very excited. I think that
Mhm.
this team is a lot of no shade, of course, to the past team. I was their caster. So, but I think that this team has a lot of potential, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
absolutely.
our skill ceiling is very high,
Mhm.
and I'm honestly just excited to see how
Yeah.
far how far we can take it.
Yeah, I was about to say, and I
Um,
think a lot of your potential comes from you guys having your fleshed out roles. Having that decided fairly early and being able to flesh out your skill level in that has
absolutely.
been really beneficial for you guys.
That's an excellent call. Yeah, I'm excited, but honestly, I'm nervous because next game is against Savannah something something
Yeah.
SCAD, and they have a former pro player on their
Hey,
team. So
Navarre said he's getting a 5K and you're winning every match. So I better see that.
exactly,
I'm ready to
exactly.
cast. Former.
Ooh, love talk, love
OW.
talk. That's crazy.
Overwatch League needs to watch out. Big out players out in the building. All right, give us Luis, bro. Give us our big boy Zumba. Come on over here. Hello, hello, Mr. Luis. How are we feeling? How are we feeling?
Pretty good.
Hollywood.
That was
Yes.
one at a time, bro.
Yes.
Chill.
Not too much. Not too much. How are you feeling though with your new tanks? Are you feeling a little bit more enabled in your dive?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'm about
Yeah.
to say because they being able to play the Winston and the ball, more specialized class. You play the flex, so you
Yeah.
play Reaper, Soj, Soj isn't really flex.
Like, I mean, I just play whoever really.
Yeah,
depending
you
on how
play
we
you play whoever
you know.
Manny is it.
Yeah, I just-
But
But I mean, we played. It was a little rusty the first couple games, the first one at least.
yeah,
But once we actually got into the flow of it, I mean, we did pretty well, I'd
yeah.
say.
Are you proud of your new tank players? They.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they both played really well.
Yeah,
So.
I was like, you wouldn't have to have any bias towards one, would
No,
you?
hell
Not yet.
no. Not yet.
Yes.
Honestly, it was Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's
2.5
true.
minutes. It was a really
Really?
great
I didn't
first
even see that.
fight, and then your third point, your Reinhardt was unable to get that Juno ult out, and then you guys had an unmatched Kasune. Because Kiri died early in that slam,
Uh-huh.
and they had 4 players, no Kasune unmatched. It was over.
It was over. It was really quick.
It was Joe.
I mean,
Was it you or was it Manny who died to the Torp turret on Hollywood?
I think it was Manny. I didn't. I didn't know.
Manny's dying to the Torp turret in the big
You know,
26.
one thing I did see a lot. Even the tank. For
Mhm.
some reason, the Juno, Soj ulted on top of me for some reason.
Hey man, they were afraid of your aura, bro. Just like how you had to nerf yourself on Servaso. What a
Yeah, I
TP,
didn't
am
see
I
that. Y'all
wrong?
didn't see
What a
that. That did not
TP.
happen. I was trying to get information. I did.
I see. I thought you were trying to go for like you throw your thing and maybe hit a virus and get out, because you had that
I was
perk,
trying to.
where the virus infects
I was just trying
everyone.
to see what they were at.
You found out where the bottom of the map was, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but that was okay. That was okay. That was a little warm up. It was just a little warm up.
But no, I was about to say it was really great seeing you go to 5 points in Servasa. It may have been a mess, but having you guys have that flashed out fight proves that you guys have the capacity to stay focused,
Yeah,
and that's always
absolutely.
great to see.
Yeah, but I mean, I had a fun time today.
Absolutely, you guys look
Absolutely.
like you had a blast. That arena
Yeah.
was buzzing. You guys were cracking jokes, I bet.
Yeah.
We saw a
I did
lot
a
of
lot of
swaps.
swaps. I mean, with Servasa though, Loki, I have been playing a lot of Sombra, which I've like never
You think you might pick up the Vendetta, seeing how
Vendetta.
aggressive she
Probably
was?
not.
Probably not.
I think that's probably for Manny, Loki.
Yeah.
He's played it. He's played her a lot more than I have.
Hmm.
But I mean, favorite character that I played probably would have been Venture. Just an old
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comfort is always best.
Absolutely.
I do believe our final question for you. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they would forget to just like
You
look at
just
you.
look around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Hollywood, I do that on rank all the
Uh-huh.
time, and it works a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I dove back in, dove
Yeah.
out, got a pick or two. You're good.
Coach.
But I mean,
But our final question is, what are your expectations for this upcoming season? This is your first Sun Conference.
I really don't know.
Hmm.
Since again, this is my first time being a part of this whole like
Hmm.
competitive scene for
Yeah.
A&M and M and stuff like that. But I expect big things,
Yeah.
Loki. Yeah.
Are you excited?
Absolutely.
Navarre was
Yeah.
excited. He
I
said he's
excited.
driving a
Yeah.
5K and you guys aren't losing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know this next team is gonna be really tough.
But like I'm so ready to see you guys play
Yeah,
out
me
of your
too.
minds because I know you guys can. You guys have that potential.
Yeah, we do.
I can't wait to cast that too. It's gonna be riveting gameplay. You've got your team cheering you up. I hope you guys keep this vibe up because I think that's what really benefits you guys, being able to feed off of each other's
Yeah,
positivity.
it really was. Yeah, absolutely. It really just it drives us. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
how to
does. It
explain
does.
But
Alrighty, sir. But I think we're ready for big team captain Manny. Is Manny
Manny.
ready for us? Big Manny, our resident team captain. How are we doing today?
Hello, hello.
Doing good, doing good.
Doing good. How are y'all?
Doing quite alright. It was great catching your guys' games. How did you feel about some of your new tanks? Were you really proud of them?
I'm really proud of them. We did what we needed to do. Some mishaps, some misplays, but
Mhm.
that's how it is. First game, first game of the season, first match. You get a little bit nervous.
And coming back
Antsy.
from break, you guys didn't always play together.
Nah, I was away. I had to take
It's
some time
okay.
off. Too much Overwatch.
Yeah,
Can
no.
hurt. Can hurt the mental.
Yeah, well, I know, like, cause Garrett and Zay, they were both putting in incredible hours. Hours I didn't even want to put in preparing for this next semester.
And definitely they can definitely show.
Yeah,
And definitely we can tweak some things. Definitely as soon as you can play as a whole team, playing solo or duo, you
yeah,
can do some certain things. But as a team, you play whole differently.
absolutely. But I say, do you like having that sub now, that sub option to play both main tank and off tank?
Yeah, it's very interesting. We have to now play twice as much instead of just playing with one
Yeah.
person. You had to change accordingly to what maps they play
Mm.
or what characters they play as
Yeah.
well. And sometimes what it might actually switch. Certain maps maybe you need a different character
Yeah.
or a different tank.
Mm. I was like, speaking of maps, did you have a favorite one? You guys had some really great games.
Um, Unfortunately, we didn't get any map picks. They were home, so
Yeah,
they got map
obviously.
picks. I guess everybody's favorite is Ilios. Same. Everybody likes short maps, control points.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, first point, team fight went cleanly. Third point, Garrett was able to shatter, force out the Juno, and got the pick on the carry, so you guys had an uncontested Kitsune rush.
that's true because with Zay was first map with
Yes,
Ilios.
it was first map.
Luckily, hopefully you didn't spectate me. I was still warming up. I was missing a lot of shots there.
No, they didn't show. They
Hey,
didn't showcase a lot of DPS.
hey,
They stuck on tanks for the most part.
as Farah, I just need to hit around, just somewhere
Hey,
near.
all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, you were team captain, so maybe, you may not have hit your shots, but if you're making the play calls and, they follow
So
through.
right, I don't have to be.
Exactly. But I say,
That's a grand strategy, right?
those sim TPs, were those your ideas, or was that something that the whole team thought of?
The sim
Especially for that
teams came
Hollywood.
from Louise, but I told him where to go for Ilios.
Mhm.
On the other maps, I did play sim, and I told him where to go.
Where
Oh, I just now see chat. Hello to my. Oh my.
Both you and Garrett have had a lot of
Hello,
support.
hello Simone. Hello
Yep.
Danny.
Amari's in
Hello
here.
Mari. But shout out to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
um. Oh shoot! I was talking about your sim TPs, like on Hollywood. That TP to heights. I was talking to Logan about it, and I was thinking maybe sending 2 or 3 on that low ground and just having that pincer. But you guys went up top and just held that high ground.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the easiest thing to do when you take high ground. It kind of pushes them what to do, and I stay low just because I have my turns, and then I can build up charge.
Yeah.
If I die, I'm not worried about it because they wasted some resources to me.
Mhm.
Sim can be powerful, but most of the time I use my life just to pull people away
Yeah.
because they see me by myself, and then my team can drop on me
Yeah.
and get the pick and turn that conversion over.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you guys got up there, you placed your turrets, try to make it a danger place for them, and then you found the Torb early on. You hit 2 really great shots, fully charged, and he was just kind of dead, and then it snowballed from there.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I say. So I think our final question for you, sir, is going into NCC again or Sun Conference, how are you feeling about this new team, and what are your some expectations for it?
Expectations, I expect them. We gotta play hard every day, all day.
Mhm.
There's definitely some tougher opponents here than the
Yeah.
ADCC, and we're just gonna have to take them game by game,
Yeah.
by match.
Okay. Strong words. I'm ready to cash. Navar said you guys are winning and he's getting a 5K. You need to figure out what bet you're going to make with Navar because he said if he doesn't, he's going to do something, but he hasn't
Oh,
figured that out.
you're gonna cut his hair off.
Yeah, no, make him shave half of it. Make him shave half of it and leave the other half. Mohawk? Yeah, Mohawk. Navar, you don't get a 5K, Mohawk.
No 5K, you
No
get a
5K,
mohawk.
Mohawk. Yeah. Alrighty, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you
I
for your time,
love
boys.
casting for you guys. Can't wait to do it again.
Shout out to my girlfriend. Here you go, sir. Good, good to see you guys again.
Good to see you, of course. Alrighty, I do believe we're gonna take a short intermission while we wait for Siege to get up, probably change title, and we're gonna get everything ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get Garrett all
We're
suited
gonna,
up.
I was about to say, or we're gonna start a new stream, right? I think that's what Coach was just saying.
I believe, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
probably
so
start a
we'll
new
probably
stream.
end stream, come back in 30 to an hour. We should have another stream up and ready for you guys.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Siege's first official match.